I literally daren't. I don't want to risk it because
it's quite large. There's actually a decent bit of weight to it. So yes, of course, the winner will be taking home this beautiful gauntlet. They will, of course, also get the Versus Fighting trophy for Invincible Versus as well. The little plaque there. So plenty of beautiful stuff to put on your mantle. As I said, Jads has genuinely brought a duffel bag for the express purpose of putting this gauntlet in it.
Do you want to know my favorite thing?
He is supremely confident he is going to win.
So he's really, really confident that he's going to win this tournament. Bringing the bag in anticipation of doing it. We looked at the size of the gauntlet, and I actually don't think it will fit in the bag that was brought along.
Yeah, no, I genuinely, I think the bag's far too small. But the guys are ready to go, I believe. They're just sitting here on stage select. I think we're just waiting for the go-ahead to get game one underway.
As soon as they get the confirmation, the headsets are going on. So this is, I've got to say, our top four, sorry, the winner's side of this top 8, all London.
Yeah, no, a lot of the local guys have really been grinding, especially over the past month. We were kind of getting filled in that apparently they've been running, you know, just personal brackets among a small group of them, and Jads putting up money for any of them to beat him in sets, which apparently no one has done. So here we go. We are getting into it very, very early here. Jads, of course, with the Point Universa, one of the newest characters to the game, already seeing that air down heavy, an amazing button. Plug, of course, running the Immortal.
Now, this really interests me, actually, is that we have Immortal and Universa, the two recent characters to the game's roster. Both of these players are showcasing one of them. So there's the install now, activate Immortal. If you want to know what that install does, it essentially just makes his combo potential so much higher. He can cancel off so much extra stuff. Look at the damage versus how little of the combo meter has filled. I actually think you're dead.
Yeah,
Level
absolutely.
1.
There it is, Plug. Beautiful optimization there on the Immortal. And like you said, the big thing about those Immortal install loops is how little stun gauge it actually builds up. He can get a lot more going on the ground than most characters. Now, Jads with the Thula. If you speak to Jads earlier today, he believes this character is broken.
I actually think Jads thinks this is the best character in the game.
No, he said that verbatim to me earlier today, and a big part of that is that she has amazing range on a lot of her normals, which she can cancel into her 6S. But here we go, dash block.
Oh no, I imagine tried to interrupt the gap there. The flurry of punches from Immortal does have a gap before that final hit. Unfortunately, doesn't get the break, and wait, we've got boost gauge. We've got boost gauge, we've got meter. That's going to be spent, and there goes Thula. Now remember, folks, this is going to be best of 3. As we go in, it will be winners, finals, losers, and grands will be going into 3 out of 5 territory. So not a huge amount of games to get adjusted. There's that 7-frame reversal. Rex.
Oh, okay, finds the overhead here with the Rex. Now, Jads has a lot of work here to do, but Rex, of course, is a character very capable of making this comeback.
Gets the mix-up, but unfortunately can't quite get the load to follow up. Alan, the immediate overhead. Yo, watching Plug with this character earlier, it's Mix City. On the back end as well with the Powerplex assist, you've got the overhead assist of Immortal. If you're within that range, you're getting mixed.
Absolutely, and something that's so powerful about that Powerplex assist as well, it is a multi-hitting projectile. It is amazing at eating armor, so trying to open up on Wake Up is really difficult. Now, Jads, just trying to play careful here, controlling space with these Rex projectiles, but again, so difficult considering the assist coverage that Plug has available. Good block there from Plug. Block the initial overhead. The boost cancel into the low again. Scouted out. Defensive assist. Jads having no choice but to wait it out, which is really good patience in this situation. You know, so many players would panic right there. Good blocks on the overheads too. Can't overextend, not at this life. Remember, folks, you need tag partners to perform breakers in this game. Nice. And that will be a dead Alan. So beautiful conversion there from Jads. Yeah, and again, just playing slow here, controlling the airspace. Alan, not great at approaching zoners. Definitely not. But I mean, it's nice to have good assists. Immediate, again, just to remind you folks, that EX flip, 7 frames, faster than most, if not all jabs. It is a wonderful reversal. Oh, the mix! Yeah, Plug boost dashed under and found the hit, but thankfully for Jads, dropped the combo after the blowout now. Good push block there. Jads has 5 meter available, but whether or not he gets a chance to spend it. The advancing special a bit too high up to get the 2H to capitalize. Powerplex, no one home. And yeah,
You're
air
dead.
dash M, Plug will take game 1 here. Beautiful stuff.
Is this censored? I think it is.
Yeah, no, the it looks
I saw blood, but I saw no Viscera.
It's so funny how like that mode it covers up that aspect and not the swearing.
Immortal having the PNG flying away is the best outro they could have given him, I think.
Nice conversion here off of that Rex assist with the Universa, and hopefully now Jads can showcase a little bit of what makes his character so strong. She can steal boost gauge. Nice block on the assist breaker there.
I actually like that too. Jads was waiting for the assist break, making sure that you don't get hit and you can actually keep the Oki. Hard knockdown, really good block on the setup into the instant Thula overhead. You can tell, think about the London folks is they play each other all the time. All these weird interactions and these tricky little mix-ups, they've seen it before. So your defense is going to get hella tested. But also, what other layers exist?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? We can't wait to see if we get the layer 2, layer 3 on top of this Thula pressure. But first character goes down for Plug now. Jads firmly in the driver's seat here in game 2.
I think you can tell how much of a big deal it was that Plug was able to get the Universa off the game so quickly in match number 1, because the second Jads has all 3 of these characters, they work in perfect harmony. The really big synergy for me is how well Thula and Universa capitalize on each other's range. They hit so far away that if those wayward assists come out or whatever else, the other character can always pick up.
Yeah, and I think that's a big part of why the Rex is in here as well, of course. That assist, the projectile obviously covers a great arc, but they have amazing tools for picking up in the air. But now, finds the hit, does Plug, trying to get in the work.
Reset!
Oh, mix off the reset. Beautiful stuff there.
Tell you what, Powerplex projectile assist is such an enabler for those weird situations. A slow-moving projectile, one that hits multiple times, it absolutely shreds armor. By the way, we've got a level 3. You know we're gonna spend it. By all means, that's got to be a dead character. See you later.
Beautiful stuff there from Plug. Again, always spend the meter if it's gonna kill, especially in this game. You build bars so quickly, I really do think there's often not any reason to hold level 3.
Mate, if there's any room for doubt on whether a level 3 or 1's gonna kill, spend the 3. You don't want to let him live with 1% and have him come back.
Again, because the big
Push
reason
block.
for that. Nice.
That's one thing about Thula. She push blocks. She has every button in the world to turn it into a combo on her own.
Yeah, no, again, that 6S, that was what Jads was saying earlier. So many of her pressure sequences, even if they are minus, if you cancel into that 6S option, it just becomes so much more difficult to deal with. It is pretty safe.
Sticking out those buttons, you know, every time that button's getting caught, you know, you're buffering it into some kind of special, maybe an active tag, Powerplex.
Okay, beautiful optimization here from Plug. We see multiple just frames, and this is the thing now. Powerplex as a character doesn't have a lot of solo options to open people up, so Plug is going to have to play completely perfect here.
Well, we're going to spend our boost meter now, breathing a tag or just level 3 it. Level 1, do we open up the mix? What's it going to be? Unfortunately is incorrect, and we're going to spend the boost and the meter. That's going to be a dead character. And it goes to show, as we now tie things up 1-1, the importance of active tag in this game. Look, for those that might not know, I'm not going to waffle on too much. This is a top 8, but active tag has with it a few layers. You active tag, there are tag like counter breakers that can happen. You can bait them into breaking. You can hold your heavy button to delay the active tag. All of it is a on-hit mix-up, and if you're wrong, the aggressor is in so much of an advantage. And that active tag character is going to have boost that they're going to use to kill you.
And we saw there Jads utilizing one of Universa's very strong options. He got that charged M wall bounce, and you have a lot of time to get a restand off of that, and main very plus.
Ooh.
He tried to bait the counter there.
On is wrong.
Did not bite, and now getting all this damage on the Rex. Jads, of course, does have full boost meter if he needs to assist breaker.
I tell you what as well, using the active tag in the combo nice and early, so there's plenty of the combo gauge left to go. Used it to try and get some kind of reset there. Jads a little bit down on life, but at any moment, right, active tag, being able to bring in your character, just a hard tag there, using that free real estate, making those cooldowns for the assists a lot quicker. Push block again, and there's no meter to break, so this damage, all of it's going to be free.
The happy birthday, spending the boost meter, and we'll get the super here as well. Beautiful damage. Does this kill Immortal in the back? It does! And there we go, almost got the pickup on Alan.
But here's the thing, Immortal had meter to come back to life. The problem is he was the assist. He can't come back when he's the assist. All right, level 3. We are going to go character for character. Plug with a great choice. One character down on both ends, and remember, best of 3, this is our final match. Winner moves into winners finals, minimum top 3, and a closer shot at the lion's share of that 2,000 bucks and the gauntlet.
Nice. Okay. The wall bounce.
Oops.
Tried for a reset into mix there. I think he actually jumped a little bit too high.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be a short jump.
Air dash finds the button, but wasn't able to convert. And there is that Universa assist, the pillar, so good at covering air approaches.
That Universa assist is not to be underestimated, man.
As we speak of it now, good push block, and again, that 6S, Jads able to keep himself safe in so many situations here with the Thula, gets the pickup now and just pops the level 3. This should kill Alan.
Well worth it. Are you going to mess around with extra boost meter, or are you going to try and save some of that meter? You know that you're taking out one more character, Powerplex left to his own devices. This is a really bad situation for Plug. Going to have to make the most of every hit, has to nail those just frames.
Yeah, 2 meter here on the side of Plug. Has full boost, but again,
tricky.
No assists. He can't break. This is going to be completely unavoidable. Spending the boost gauge here to continue this combo past the boost bar.
Gets the... Oh, counter tag. All right, Plug still alive. If you got that wrong, that was going to be boost into level 3. Absolutely wonderful push block. Tons of boost. Unfortunately, no boost left to use for the combo breaker, so you're going to have to use it to either get damage, cancels, maybe a push block. I don't think you have any choice in the matter now. You have barely any health left. What are you going to do?
All right, okay, gets the throw after crossing under there. Doesn't have much he can do off it, and jump jab. Jads will take it. 2 games to 1 there over Plug.
Well, Jads, one step closer to trying to fulfill that dream, I suppose, you know, where it's, I'm confident, I'm really certain I'm going to win this tournament. Minimum top 3, still in the winner's side. It's a hell of an advantage to have.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful performance there from both players. And Plug, of course, obviously performed very well. We saw in game 1, like you said, taking out that Universa early, showcasing the power of the Immortal when you get that install off. But again, we didn't see him get to do that at all in game 2 or 3. It was sort of Jads was able to shut that down. And like you said, normally when you have 3 bars and you die with the Immortal on point, he does auto-revive, but when he's an assist character, that doesn't happen. So the Happy Birthday was very fortunate there for Jads.
One of the best characters to actually kill in a Happy Birthday situation. If they can't resurrect, he can't start wreaking havoc. That's the thing about characters in fighting games that have that regeneration capability. Immortal is particularly dangerous with it in this game, purely because this game is just such a high damage match.
All right, the local boy is popping off pretty hard.
Of course, like I said, the entirety of the winner's side of this top 8 is all London. It's the people that train together, practice together. Herculian versus Sul, whatever you want to call him.
I'm just going to say Sul, to be honest.
It'll make life easier, won't it? But it actually means we're going to be getting another Universa, but a very different team. So Herculian really sort of... I really, really like the robot in particular from Herculian. I think the execution's there. There are some really tricky little solo character mix-ups. You know, shout out to Deadly Rebel. A lot of that tech starting out from him. Sul, right? Get ready for some duplicate.
Yeah, no, again, the Kate we saw yesterday, very, very impressive. And Kate is such an interesting character. Again, this is always the conversation of she's one of the best characters in the game on hit when she's getting the resets going. But again, it's about whether or not you've structured your team well enough to consistently cover the neutral space she needs to approach.
She's got very good assists on this side. Really good for conversions, and if duplicate lands a hit and she's got a bar of meter, she is going to install and she's going to mix your life away.
All right.
Not just that, but having the Atom Eve assist, which we know that Sul has, being able to call in Atom Eve, one of the best assist projectiles in the game, still retains its unbelievable on-hit properties of restanding, comboing, just breaking armor, you name it, really. And Duplicate likes that assist very much. Doing a bit of a button check at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, not at all the team you would expect here from Herculian. I would have to imagine this is a button check.
I see still an Elemental. When's the last time we've seen Elemental? We'll see if this is a button check. If not, we're going to be in for something new.
How many of you there are? You're all weak.
They're letting the intros rock. Okay, yes.
Hey, we're in top 8. You want to make sure your buttons are good to go. It's been a really good tournament this weekend. Obviously, we're here live from Birmingham in the Millennium Point. I want to shout out our lovely crowd that is here bright and early this morning, getting ready to check out some Invincible. Honestly, everyone, thanks for waking up on time. I know it's difficult for, nerds sometimes, but we're here.
Yeah, no, I had a very long day yesterday. I was up since 3 a.m. on Friday morning and only got to bed last night after 12, so...
Did you sleep well, though?
I did. I actually slept great. But here we go. We are here early, and this is our game 2 here for Invincible versus Top 8. Herculian, Omni-Man, Battle Beast,
and Robot.
And of course, Sul with the Kate, University Eve.
If you've never seen Duplicate before, you're about to find out. She's weird and wonderful.
But you mentioned it earlier. I believe that robot assist, the rockets, are going to be instrumental in keeping this character out. It is a multi-hitting assist, but here we go. The Kate conversion, and here we go. All right, assist breaker. Yeah, the crowd not happy about that. They wanted the loop to keep going, but here we go. Getting the damage, level 1. We'd imagine this is active tag into Battle Beast.
A late tag, gets it right. Nice timing. That's a free tag into Universa.
Oh, finds the J2H there. Again, one of the best air approach buttons. It is a multi-hitting heavy. It also is an amazing cross-up tool. The pillar stuffs the robot jump attempt. DP attempted by Herculian, but no boost meter. Finds it now. Hit him with the car. Tags into the Omni-Man. Yeah.
Oh no, too early.
Baited the break, but he didn't get the punish.
No, just a little bit too far away, man. Whiffing. Tried to go for the weird mix. I was going to point this out earlier. One thing Herculian loves to do is call in the robot assist, and with Omni-Man, just fly around and set up weird left-rights. That's dead Universa, definitely. Yeah,
doesn't even need the tag. We are keeping Omni-Man on point here, allowing Battle Beast and Robot to continue to regenerate that purple health in the back.
Now, Duplicate, her weaknesses start to become more apparent the more of her allies are out and no longer playable. However, we have loads of meter, so no doubt we're going to install here.
Oh,
no, the bags! The bags!
The bag!
What's it going to be next?
Oh,
mix-ups!
Yeah, mix-ups with the overhead low, finds the hit. Are we going back into another one? Yes, we are!
Keep the combo gauge rolling. We're going to cash out with the level 1.
Yeah.
No, we're going to keep it going.
We're going to go again. He didn't have the damage scaling, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Spends it now. We'll get the kill on the Omni-Man.
But she builds so much meter doing it anyway.
Yeah, no, again, Kate, one of the most meter-efficient characters in the game when you can confirm that they don't have the boost bar to break, right?
There's the defensive Atom Eve assist. I'm telling you, she likes that assist very much. There's the boost.
And here we go.
What's it going to be? Keeps the combo gauge rolling. Has to rock with it on the own. We're going to go just in for a low on... Wow, okay,
yeah. Gets the break that time. Snap back. We're putting in the robot.
No, the robot, he got stuffed. I'm sure that was meant to be armor, I think, but it didn't come out, and he's dead.
And I like that from Sul. Cashing out into the damage level 1 immediately, not giving Robot a chance to break.
All right, Battle Beast on his own. He's got meter, he's got boost, and he's going to regenerate a lot of boost being the final character in play. Unfortunately, drops the combo, though. Doesn't get punished, though. That could have been a lot worse. Battle Beast, he's got some mobility, but not the best character at getting in. That is going to be... No, a drop combo!
Sul tried to float reset there for an extension. Unfortunately, dropped it, snapping back in the Kate here. Popping the screen freeze with the install.
You use the magic word, though, screen freeze. That install, we can see what it can do for combos, but if you activate it right as the opponent's committed to something... By the way, speaking of commitment, we're going to commit for a level 3 all the way! What I was saying is that Duplicate can activate the install, see what you've done, and then we'll just know what the next answer has to be. It means that the armored options, weird defensive calls, she can just block all of it.
Beautiful play there from Sul. Amazing showcase of what Duplicate can do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, Herculian taking a little bit of time for a breather here, and this I like, especially in the top 8. I think a lot of people are too quick to hit rematch.
Thing is, 2 out of 3 is not a lot of games, right? In any fighting game. You need to take that time if you can, especially seeing as there's been a bit of an issue with execution here so far. Speaking of execution, though, Sul not having just as many issues, to be honest with you.
Is Herculian gonna spend this assist breaker early? No, blowout, didn't need to.
I liked it. I think it was wait to see if you get caught on the next mix-up and then spend it, but the combo got dropped, so you use the breaker a little bit later. Here comes Omni-Man. Full speed ahead, countered by the break.
Something we saw earlier was just how efficient Kate is when she already has a couple bars. What happened there to Sul was he didn't have time to build the meter, so he blew Omni-Man out. Amazing patience from Herculian in that situation. Now, trying to control space with the robot assist. Again, the rocket's so powerful. Now the Battle Beast going in. Has
Mix
armor.
up. All right, knockdown. We have 1 boost meter to spend, and we're going to use it just for the combo. Active tag mix. Incorrect. Big knockdown. Set up, hard knockdown. Screen freeze. Oh, wait, you get clipped by the defensive assist anyway.
Yeah, hit robot in the back there, but Herculian's point was blocking. Now Sul finds the hit on the Omni-Man, drops the combo. Unfortunately, armor DP. And yeah, Assist Breaker catches the tag in there from the Battle Beast. Battle Beast, very scary to deal with, though, of course, has amazing armored options.
I mean, Battle Beast is just one of the perfect characters to have post-active tag. Coming in with loads of damage to deal with, you've got the loopable boosted special moves, all of which go into huge damage, restand, you name it.
And there we go. Oh, unfortunate. Tried for the counter bait there. Did Sul. Herculian wasn't biting.
It was a good heroic strike, but the assist wasn't quite ready to turn it into a combo. That would have been really bad for Battle Beast if the heroic strike had the assist on the end of it.
All right, Universa in a point now. And something we didn't note earlier, not only can Universa steal boost meter with certain specials, you see that max indicator on her bar. She currently has access to empowered versions of her EX specials.
Wow, just clipped by the standing heavy. Pushing forward again. Much more of a reserved match so far. Clap, you're always going to be buffering that into some sort of active tag. Getting a combo from a projectile like that. The counter, being able to go in for the projectile shield. Robot really struggles to fight Universa when she's got this available. It's no wonder we active tagged.
Yeah, absolutely. That shield, for those who aren't familiar at home, does completely nullify any projectile that connects with it. There we go, Assist Breaker forced out. You see how little health is left for that duplicate in the back. We'll hope not to get snapped back here.
All right, we've got boost to play with. We're going to open up a full combo once again. What's it going to be? Guesses wrong. Oh, not Omni-Man. If you guess wrong on Omni-Man, he does so much damage, and that will be a level 3.
And that should be a dead Universa.
Oh, there ain't no way she's surviving this. She didn't even survive the whole animation. The rest of it is just overkill at this point. Off it goes. All right. A lot of work to be done, but it's always possible.
All right, heroic strike, good block there from Herculian, not overcommitting to his offense. Nice, he chases the Eve into the air, got the air-to-air conversion, tried for the overhead off of the robot, block stun there.
It's an important thing to be ready for. If you're fighting a character like Atom Eve, who's always going to be in the air and floating around, if you have good air movement, being able to chase them down and deter them from it, so important.
An excellent reaction there from Herculian, caught the hard tag with the clap and was able to kill the Kate, so Eve now has to do this alone against 3 characters.
Interrupt! Oh
10
dear.
seconds on the clock, but I don't think she's gonna live to see it.
I mean, the timer might save you, but it's all mixed at this point.
Tag. He finds that EX flight, will try and stall this out here, I believe. Will Sul gets the throw. And yeah, just trying to waste time here, I think, with these throw resets. Don't think they're going to be able to get the connect.
Oh, not enough. Battle Beast is alive.
Had they not launched, they might have been able to super to kill Battle Beast, but we won't know. Battle Beast, so little health, however, will be draining here.
It's a tricky decision to make, I think. Oh wait, no, you're dead.
Yeah, that
you're totally dead.
Be a dead. Eve, 2 weak to live, and Herculian ties it up 1 game apiece.
A bit of a weird decision that you kind of have to make in that situation, right? You know, we were about to go into timeout, sudden death. You have 3 bars. That grounded confirm could have, in theory, turned into some kind of level 3 that would have taken out the Battle Beast. But if you were to do that, you're going into 2 more characters with no meter. So either way, I think you had to make a difficult decision. But now 1 game apiece here. Nice and close for the London lot, as you would expect, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, a lot of these guys have been playing against each other non-stop, especially over the last month.
I wish I knew. I want to play with people in the UK. What's going on?
You got to get in on this after. You know, you got to find out this the secret London Discord.
I want to play Invincible with people from the UK. Right. the robot. So from this kind of range, I would definitely say the advantage goes to Herculian. Just the airborne mobility, you pair that with robot. When you get within that sort of mid-range, Battle Beast becomes a lot more prominent. There's the immediate dive kick. Doesn't get much in the air. It does cause a nice knockdown, though.
Yeah, no, robot dive kick, a very oppressive tool if you're not ready for it. But, of course, it is quite unsafe on block if he doesn't have any coverage with assists or boost dash.
It's one thing about playing robot. Oh, wait a minute. Whatever I was talking about, forget it. What a lovely catch.
Never mind.
Watch
Don't
yourself.
slide back. And, yeah, both players have broken now.
Somehow we got the spirit of Lucan body splash, but he's nowhere to be seen in the match.
All right, setting up the projectile. Robot coverage again. So amazing at controlling screen space. Counter fail there. Herculian will get the hit here. No boost gauge on the side of Universa, so no assist breaker available.
Knockdown. Defensive pillar. Active tag. Oh no, not duplicate. Not against duplicate. All right, here we go.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
What's the mix-up? That's the question.
Oh, he just blows out. I don't know if that was a choice or if it was just incorrect routing, unfortunately.
The problem with blowing out of that combo is that the opponent has been knocked out of the corner. However, a possibility to maybe bring them back in.
Okay,
a good tag. The breaker is real. You can really tell how fast this game is. It's the constant swapping, the constant choice of, am I going to go for the break? Am I going to delay? Am I going to heroic strike? Am I going to armor?
Let's do this.
Oh, delay. Watch your head there, mate. And now, into the corner.
Yeah.
This will not blow out the combo, so it's all going to be free.
Nice, gets the tag in on the Universa here as well, steals a bit of boost.
Wake up level 3?
Oh,
No, she recovered!
Block.
She recovered, Nibs!
Air dash into the block from Sul, and the taunt as well, feeling pretty happy about that decision. And now, Omni-Man away for Herculian. This team has gotten significantly weaker.
Try to punish the hard tag. I think standing at a range where you might have been looking for it, but Universa doesn't have the absolute fastest button. She's got mad range.
And there we saw the power of that Battle Beast armor completely stuffed the Universa J2H. And now the level 3, I don't believe this is dead, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it is Battle Beast. Consider it mercy.
Not
You're alive.
Quite. Soaking in the blood rain. Does he find the hit afterwards?
We survived the chip. We're out.
Oh, yeah, catches the tag, whiffed on the tag attempt, but found Kate after.
There's no boost, and the level 3 had just been spent. It's not like Duplicate was going to take much damage. Here we go. Activate. What are we doing from it? Oh, we blow out.
Nice
no
roll
assist.
forward out of the corner and immediate armor. Herculian gets the hit here. No break available for Kate. Level 1.
You have to guess right here. You have to guess right.
Guess
and
is
it
right
will be a
indeed.
correct one.
Pillar? No. Herculian. All right, yeah,
good
pop
choice.
of the shield. No projectile coverage. The beam ate it, though.
It does. I believe it's a maximum of 5 projectiles that force field's able to take.
Good answer from Herculian in that case. Showcasing the match of knowledge.
Oh yeah, totally. You have to, because Robot cannot play the game
And
against her.
look
She's
at
got
the
it up.
push back there. Push blocking the charge M. Push blocking every hit individually.
No!
Finds the level 3 on the Battle Beast.
I love the awareness. You so tempted to combo from those rockets, but they don't have as much hit stun as it looks. If you're going to challenge and they'll drop the confirm, Herculian did, and Sul called that one out. We're going into sudden death, but now it's going to be 1 character versus 2, at least. Can we survive?
Gets the throw here on the Universa. Beam is blocked. Spends the level 1 for a bit of chip.
Try to
wasting
punish.
a bit of time, I believe.
Oh!
Oh, catches the dive kick in midair. Will not have time to kill here, but Sul taking as much damage off that robot as he can.
Saves the meter as well. You could have supered there, but I actually think the time would have interrupted the super as well. So,
Yeah.
sudden death.
Dash forward, 2L. Sometimes you just gotta go in.
Well, you can't recover purple life in sudden death, so that was a half-life breaker used there.
And you see the aggression coming out from Herculian, but it doesn't matter. There we go, heroic strike, and Sul finds the conversion, 2-1 over Herculian.
All right, so that means we're actually going to get a Universa mirror in winners finals.
Honestly, not what I expected going into this, but I'm very, very excited to see it.
I think it's sick. It's really nice when you get like new characters come out and it's like...
And they're like really good.
But no, they're standout though.
Yeah.
You know, they're not exactly... They haven't come out and are just like easily the most broken characters in the game.
Absolutely.
They ruin the
take
meta.
work.
They are characters that I think have something really interesting to offer to the meta. So Immortal, obviously, you've got the whole... he's got wonderful movement. He's got wonderful combo pathing. The resurrection is a huge thing about it. And then Universa, just being able to shut down projectiles in a game where projectiles are so prominent. Robot, one of the more, I think, common characters in competitive just because of the assist alone.
Yeah, you think of like three of the best assists in the game consistently. Robot, Cecil, Eve, all completely ignored by that shield. And even worse if one of those characters is on point. Cecil's whole game plan, for example, is projectile based. Universa can just walk at him.
Right, so we're going into losers bracket now. So whoever loses from this point is going to be out of the tournament and going home. No gauntlet for you. It's going to be Mr. Shots versus Dizzy TT.
We're getting the boos. The crowd do not like Mr. Shots.
I don't care. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Shots. You love Mr. Shots. I'm glad. Me too. I'm really glad to hear. That makes me happy, you know. I think we're starting off really well today. Now, Dizzy.
This is an interesting one. Dizzy
There's a loser's path to be done.
Went down to losers yesterday after losing to Jads on the winner's side. And it was a competitive match, but I think Dizzy came out of that feeling a little disappointed in himself. I was speaking to him yesterday. I think we both kind of had a bit of time to pick his brain. He believed he was kind of just doing things that he normally wouldn't do. He was making silly mistakes. He wasn't happy with the decisions he made, and he firmly believes he can beat Jake. But to get back to that point, he has to beat a list of very, very good players. Mr. Shots, the first of them.
It's going to be a long road, but it's nothing that Dizzy is unfamiliar with. You know, Dizzy historically has been one of the strongest European NetherRealm players since the days of Injustice 2. Not only that, but I mean, just got back from Vegas a few days for, what was it, Call of Duty? I mean, this guy seems to play everything at a high level.
He's just one of those people. Some people just need to compete in everything they do, and Dizzy is certainly one of them. But Mr. Shots here, Powerplex on point with the bulletproof on the secondary.
Now, Mr. Shots was really impressive yesterday. Being able to get into this top 8 is a fantastic start. Getting through Dizzy is going to be one hell of a challenge, though, because think about Dizzy. Bit of a demon, late night hours, runs sets with a lot of the North American players, and that's kind of where his understanding of the game has come from, which I think has been interesting, because then going up against the London crowd, who have a somewhat different approach, and especially different character choices, I think a bit of a system shock.
Yeah, certainly. I think it's kind of interesting when you see the characters that the London players favor relative to those North Americans, especially. Again, Dizzy, quite familiar, plays and talks a lot with the likes of Jahan, the likes of Tweedy.
Zippy as well.
Yeah, but again, they focus a lot more on heavy armor-based teams, not so much what you're getting with the other UK players.
All right, Dizzy getting clipped there. Lovely confirm there. Ooh, unfortunately, does not get the boost, so now getting forced away. Really good push block. That's going to undo one of those mix-ups Dizzy was going for. However, right, Meter into active tag mix. Do you guess right or wrong? Oh no, Omni-Man.
No guess at all in
You're
that
dead.
case.
You're dead, by the way.
The Nolan loops, listen to him. That is going to be a dead bulletproof. Yep. And we are down 2 characters here. The robot is going to have to do this all on his own against a very healthy team from Dizzy.
It's one of the reasons that Omni-Man is a very, very, very powerful game in the current meta. His DP leads to ungodly amounts of damage, but because so much of his high damage is tied to boost, if he comes in post-active tag and you've guessed wrong on it, you're basically a dead character. If you take a full combo, then he comes in, you're dead.
Yeah, absolutely. And beautiful spend of the boost meter there to optimize, baits the tag and the EXDP in the air. That's a nice little way to make sure you get a full confirm.
Just shy of having the 3 meters, so alive for one more sequence possibly. The robot stuck on his own, so much work to do. Robot versus Rex, a weird matchup. You can shut down some of those projectiles, unfortunately, catch the opponent airborne, they can fall out of that level 1. But Shots, there's a lot of work to do here, and it's going to be so difficult to do it. But I believe, and I'm sure this crowd believes. Not now, though. Oh, no, we live! We live!
Yeah, robot and a pixel, the beam. hits Invincible, doesn't get a
I'm so
conversion,
glad
though.
he did not step in that. I was so nervous.
Yeah, he almost walked into his own death there, but the Rex assist, again, showcasing how it is so powerful. It's quick, it covers a full arc of the screen. Amazing option.
This might be the last time to chant. There might be the last time. There's possibly only one more game left to go.
But here we
Crowd,
go.
tell us how you feel.
Game 1 to Dizzy. Does the crowd want to see Mr. Shots tie it up?
I'm having a great time.
Oh,
I'm having such a good
I hope the
time.
people at home can hear this.
I kind of do and kind of don't. The FGC man me wants them to hear. Yeah.
All right, Bulletproof out on point now. We have the Powerplex back in for the assist. And again, that Powerplex assist so powerful. And I think it will be important against Omni-Man in particular.
Oh, this is Rex. Oh!
Drops it, finds the overhead though. Dizzy forces the assist breaker.
You wouldn't assume Rex, archetype-wise, has, like, massive damage. But his confirms off boost are insane. They're just quite tricky, that's the one thing. All right, good pickup. A bit late on the confirm, though. Caught by the knockdown. Bit of a cheeky side
Just
switch.
raw DP there and finds the overhead again. Shots now, gets clipped. No boost meter, but a drop here from Dizzy.
I said to Dizzy last night, perform your combinations. Why isn't he listening to me?
You know, he just wants to keep you on your toes. He wants to get the crowd excited.
That is the thing about the way Dizzy plays this game. He is so heavily built around active tag mix-up that problem is, if your execution is not your friend that day, your entire game plan is left on the table. You need to kill them.
All right,
Combinate.
now, Shots just trying to cover the screen with that projectile. Cover with the rockets, but is this... Oh, okay, no, drops the robot. Almost had a full happy birthday conversion. Boost meter available for Shots, but no assist.
Lovely. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Had to use the active tag. You were dead otherwise.
Tags in the Omni-Man now. One clean boosted clap here could do it to kill a character.
Yeah, there's going to be a huge emphasis on this air movement from Powerplex. You have to do what you can to avoid these projectiles.
The rocket catches the Rex. No, the assist.
The overhead, watch your head, Powerplex!
And that is Powerplex dead. We are down to the robot once again. And again, a mountain to climb here.
Hey, look, this crowd clearly has a favorite. Yeah,
Oh,
that's it!
level 3, Cats is invincible. This is going to be a lot of damage, but it is not dead.
That's kind of the issue. It does land, but Invincible is hella alive. Oh no, it's Omni-Man. No, he's got level 3! Now, I think it is going to scale because I'm pretty sure that active tag was the delayed one, so it's going to scale the combo. You live. You do live.
Yeah, no, you can even see on these initial hits, it's not going to kill the robot, but there's going to be so little health left for him, and he doesn't have any super meter.
What are we doing from this? What's the mix? Nope, just neutral.
He gets clipped. Dizzy takes it 2-0. Unfortunate for Shots.
The start of the journey, though, for Dizzy. It's the dynamic. It's the dynamic. But look, no, clearly the crowd favorite, though. So you can leave this top 8 knowing you had the side of the crowd, the love of the crowd.
It's the moral
Shout outs to
victory.
Mr. Shots, my favorite player.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of half and half whether I hope the people can hear the crowd or not.
Yeah. Just all I'm gonna say, folks, please go look at the bracket on StartGG just to see his real name. He was
Or don't.
or
Save
don't.
yourself.
Who knows? But anyway, we have Torpan stepping up to the plate here for our next loser side game. And Torpan, similar enough to Dizzy, I will say, Torpan, very strong player. Something I noticed yesterday is he was not landing his conversions. It was like a consistent issue, and I hope he's been able to clean that up for himself today. Obviously, yesterday, a very busy day, long day for Torpan. He's competing in multiple games, but this is the earliest bracket he has to be in today, so hopefully he's on point this morning.
Yeah, and I mean, getting into a top 8, you know, you're in the top 8, it kind of hits a little bit different for some players. Being able to kind of get this done in the morning, I kind of wonder if that's going to have like a bit of good morale for the future tournaments, because like, well, you've kind of done the stressful thing already.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like win or lose. If you get like something as stressful as a top 8 out of the way, it's sort of, I'd imagine that would kind of calm you down, even if you have another top 8 to go and do.
Just say we've been starting. I'm sure people around the world are going to be tuning in. If you are watching different time zones and that, maybe you've just joined us. Welcome everybody. You're watching VSFighting 2026 official Invincible versus tournament. We have a rather generous $2,000 prize pot by Skybound, the creators of Invincible Versus. Not just that, but the providers of this one-of-a-kind VSFighting Conquest Gauntlet trophy.
It's honestly astonishing. It's so huge.
I just don't know how people are getting that home.
Where do you display it?
Make room. I think.
Make room. Yeah.
To the best of your ability.
Build a trophy case, like, in the most obvious part of your house. Make it so that anyone who visits has to see it. Here we go. Okay, no. Is this button check?
All right, it's Dawn versus Torpan. This don't look like no button check to me. I think we're gaming.
All right, Torpan.
Oh, dear. That's unfortunate. The Rex assist being so good at just staying on the field. All right, overhead's going to connect. The immediate assist breaker
from Dawn. I like that. On the overhead there. And now the first clean hit and conversion goes to Torpan. He's ending this. God, remember when that could loop itself?
I try so hard to forget. I'm glad it's gone.
I'm very glad it's gone, but it was very funny.
Shout out to Skybound. Every time like those things would pop up, Skybound are so on it with just taking it out. You know, I'm not talking like balance patches and stuff. I'm talking stuff that has to go. They're on it.
Yeah, unfortunate little drop there from Torpan for the J2H, but he found the hit afterwards. Dawn now, and Nissa with the Cecil assist in the back. And Nissa, again, strong movement for as far as the cast goes, but I was talking to Jads earlier today. He actually thinks Anissa is quite bad.
Yeah,
a lot of people have soured on Anissa.
Well, she was really popular when the game first came out, and I think with every tournament, you kind of just start to see her less and less. You always worry sometimes that you get stuck in an air of irrelevancy. There are a lot of characters that do what she does, but you know, there's a lot of characters in the game that seem to be as fast as she is for the most part.
All right, throw here now. No follow-up, unfortunately, had already spent the assist. Again, when you are down a character, that's the worry, is that you don't get to convert in a lot of situations you normally would. All right, we're popping the level 3 yet again. We're just taking damage here. I kind of like this back and forth from both players. They're just making sure they take the damage when they find it.
Oh, the blurred out word hurts my soul. This is Invincible. Come on now.
All right, whips the DP assist, finds the hit with the Cecil there. Not quite getting anything. There we go, overhead. All right, and again, similar to what we were seeing in yesterday's games, Torpan is kind of just getting a death by 1,000 cuts here. It isn't anything fancy, but it's working.
All right, Cecil. I know you're just a man, mate, but you got to do your best. Dash around, waste the dollars. He's just normal, man. He's just an innocent man. Go! No! Oh, no.
Big damage on the way here. Not even going for the full loop rep. No, okay, lets him out. Tries for a throw reset. Now, level 3 is available here for Torpan. Will he spend it? I'm not sure what that was.
I think maybe some sort of... Oh, no.
A push block into level 3.
No, Cecil, no!
Yeah, and I think that should be enough.
Close your eyes, mate. Close your eyes. Oh. He's all right. He's got his heart-shaped underwear on.
He's fine. Look at him.
He's still in one piece.
He's still in one piece.
He's still in one. He wouldn't be if it wasn't censored, but, you know. I guess, no, we get the happy ending. He survived that.
Yeah.
He clearly survived that.
Good guy Omni-Man. He let him live.
He is trying to turn his life around.
But here we go. Game 1 goes to Torpan. Dawn is 1 game away now from being knocked out of this top 8. Let's see if he can make a comeback.
Got the defensive Cecil, but just not quite the right confirm to go in and turn it into something.
Okay, finds the Lariat, yeah, forces the assist breaker there. Lariat whip punish attempt, was a little late on it, has to spend the breaker there. And now both marks have used up their boost gauge for their assist options. So Any clean hit here should be a full combo unless someone tags out.
Yo, these marks are swinging though.
Jab, anti-airs the overhead and then whiffs his own. This is true gaming.
We are gaming. Oh.
All right, DP assist. Doesn't get the full conversion though, unfortunately, and now finds the hit, does Dawn. And this is what he wants to see, but blowout there. Chases the forward roll.
Wow!
Ooh, happy birthday.
I tell you what, it's not very common that you see, and that should be a super, surely. Spend it. Spend the level 1.
And that does kill, yet Dawn keeps the level 3 there. Now, will want to try and tag out the Mark here to get back that recoverable life.
To be honest, I think taking Mark out of that team is a pretty big deal, because that immediate mobility, the advancing with punish potential, everything.
Ooh, okay, baits the DP response there, but got clipped by the assist. And the
What?
level 3's the air dash button.
I
like
was
that from Dawn.
so unsure that a button had been pressed there. It's not going to kill.
People love the quotes. All right, there we go. Yeah, hard tag off the level 3, gets the Inissa in. Just trying to move
What?
around now. Again, this is what she's so good at.
Oh, lovely!
Yeah, there we go.
No!
Okay, I'm not sure if he chose to not convert there to try and bait the breaker, but doesn't kill the Omni-Man.
That is unfortunate though, because Rex on his own versus these two characters in particular would have been, like, we're about to see it, so much more beneficial for Dawn now. You've got good assists in the back end, you've got the advancing mobility of Anissa. Rex is a slippery and frustrating character to fight. Oh, wait a minute, last minute jump in,
And
not ready.
And this is stance punch as well, completely goes through projectiles, which Rex doesn't like. He needs to either retreat or approach by using that. So, level 3 now. What do we get from Dawn here on Oki? Nothing.
Happy to just reset back to neutral in this situation, to be honest with you. You have full advantage from this distance, now put into the corner, but the immediate jump gets the jump in, but not quite the right button.
Yeah, again, sometimes it's so difficult to react even to your own jump jab. Connecting, level 3 now for Torpan. Just trying to get a bit of damage.
It's not going to kill though. It's not going to kill.
No, it is not.
Now that's Rex with just 2 bars of meter. His level 1s are so crucially tied to his armored capability. All right, Cecil opened up, snap back, gets rid of the recoverable life, forcing Anissa. Anissa definitely the problem character, right? I feel like when it comes to Dawn, Anissa is the comfort. We seem to see the highest amount of execution from it, the boosted air dashes. Whoa! We dodging, but we do die. No, we don't, we live. We spend the meter after all.
Okay, yeah, presses the button there, kills the Anissa. Now, Mark will lose all this recoverable life as well. This isn't impossible, but it's going to still be very difficult.
Rex heals up the remaining purple life, so we're back up to 50%, gets the overhead. A bit too far away to get the launch, however.
Level 1, yeah, catches Rex here, and now dashes out, steals the corner. Oh,
No!
block on the level 3, and you have to imagine Dawn can close it out here. No, he
Whoops.
drops! He's ending this, though, and ties it up 1 game apiece here.
Looks like Rex exploded.
Nice, mate. That was. You have now entered the comedy area, courtesy of Mark Grayson.
All right, now immediate lariat there. Torpan, much more aggressive opener to this game. Not happy about losing game 2 there. Wants to shut Dawn down as quickly as possible, and he's well on his way. Tags in Omni-Man. Counter fail there from Dawn. Level 1, I'd have to imagine we're tagging Mark back in.
No, we're going to just take the knockdown, enforce Rex, and now we're going to open up now, the overhead. Caught the lows, but again, no clean confirm. So Mark lives, but unfortunately spoke too soon. That is now going to be... Oh, what?
Drop.
Commentator's Curse, The Return, Part 2.
And again, Torpan needs to clean this up a little bit. That's been a few times now.
That Cecil assist has been doing some heavy lifting in this neutral.
That Anissa air dash L. He found the conversion, but wasn't able to get much off of it. Now just trying to cover around. Waste time until the assist cooldown is up. But Anissa gets connected here now. Will he have to spend the breaker? No, blows out. Level 3 available for Torpan.
That's kind of the thing about when you blow out the combo, and that actually might
He
connect
blocked a
it well.
jab and did level 3.
Indeed. I mean, they are fully invincible. No pun intended. Ooh.
Oh, doesn't quite kill the Anissa, but very little health, and dashes in with the light. Gets her out. Now Cecil gonna have to do it on his own against 3 characters.
All right, so we're trying to set up the lights. We are at a somewhat safe range. I'm not sure if Mark's other level 1 could have punished that. Whoa! Oh, he's got a gun! 2 guns!
Watch it.
Getting me. Oh, good block so far. Straight up
counter-tag.
active tag.
Go.
I mean, Cecil, he's doing his best, isn't he? He really is. He's making these superhumans fight for it. Oh!
You know, Cecil's never truly alone. He always has the reanimate.
Oh no. That's
Oh, a drop there.
No, reset, mate. Reset. It's a reset.
Immediately into the level 3. Torpan not messing around anymore. Wants to just take his damage. I think this might be dead. And it's the kill. Torpan takes it 2-1 over Dawn.
Poor Cecil, man.
Hey, listen, Omni-Man and Mark, both let him live. You know, he can fight another day.
I know that, you know, gameplay is gameplay, but the Invincible fan in me looks at that and goes, he's just a man.
He's just a guy. He's an old guy too.
He is. He's you know, sharpened.
He's sharpened. He's
In time has sharpened his will.
I still can't get over when they released these stats of like the amount of money spent on Cecil dashes within like the first week of the game, and it was like trillions of dollars. It's like, what's the in-universe thing? How much does every teleport cost?
I can't remember. I just know it's a lot, and I feel like he's going to bankrupt the planet in this game.
All right, it looks like we have Dizzy and Plug stepping up.
I'm very excited for this one, actually. So now sort of begins. If you're a fan of Dizzy, right, the story going into this is Dizzy's going to have to, if he wants to win, pretty much 1 by 1 go through every London player.
Yeah.
That's going to be really hard because
Yeah.
London is insane.
Yeah, currently I'd say it probably goes without saying the best community within the UK at Invincible Versus, and
I mean, they put the graft in. They play it against each other all the time. They sort of do these little sort of almost like tournaments within themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they went to Versus Fighting extremely ready for this tournament, more prepared than most, and well, I think they're seeing the fruits of the labor at the moment.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned obviously Dizzy, of course, no slouch in his own right, of course, was one of the earliest people when the game initially released to make it to top 1 on the leaderboard.
Yeah, Dizzy straight up got top 1 on the leaderboard like a few weeks in.
Yeah.
What? How?
But at the same time, has not been putting in the same level of work as the London players had recently.
Absolutely
and I think that has shown, and that is why he is on this loser side. So, has he been able to get a bit of practice in before the top 8 today, and will we see a different Dizzy go compared to yesterday?
And from what we've seen from Plug, such a standout individual team. Really, really good, dirty tech for days. Always kicking around in the world of ranked. I bump into him and see him on there, and it's like, you know, the one thing about this team, like Rex, Invincible, Omni, it's stuff that you've played before, right? You're playing the team well, sure, but if you play this game online all the time, you're going to see these 3 characters, sometimes together.
Yeah, absolutely, and here we are. I believe this would be a... Is this a button check?
Well, we have the restart match, so you could button check and then do it, but no, we're playing. We're going in. Dizzy versus Plug. Losers territory, so again, lots of work to be done on both sides here. I'm sure Plug would love to get the higher end of this tournament as well. Certainly good enough to do so.
Now, you see already a good chunk of damage taken off of the Immortal here, and Dizzy wants to try and eliminate this character as early as possible so that he can avoid the resurrection.
But you do have to watch out. Again, I'm saying, like, execution needs to really be on point to work out. And if Dizzy's not finishing these combos, the reason you're building around active tag is not as useful.
Yeah, but thankfully for him, seemed to have it on point there, takes out the Immortal. We are down to Alan now, but we saw Plug do amazing work with the Alan earlier. And again, not a super common character.
Oh no, Alan's weird. If you've never fought Alan, it's like, what is going on here? There's the defensive power plex. That's going to lead to a full combo now. Plug, the reset.
OTG, yeah, reset. And I like that from Plug. He reset and then dashed in to block. He was wanted to see what Dizzy would do, which was nothing, and that will inform how Plug approaches the reset in future.
Really nice heroic strike there to sort of just eliminate that situation. The DP comes out, but it was a really funky angle, so kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, tried for a dash, reset there into the low. Plug finds the overhead while dashing back down to the ground, and now bounces Omni-Man, resets him, throws him back into the corner. Good assist breaker there. Now Powerplex on screen.
Well, Dizzy was holding onto the meter there, right? Getting caught by the Allen combo, I think it was hold on to it and then break on the next mix, and that's pretty much exactly what happened.
Interesting from Plug there, kind of just like re-jumping here with the Powerplex. Again, Plug seems to just be waiting to see what Dizzy wants to do.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. We got meter.
We got optimals.
Oh, unfortunately not, though. We missed it, but then the assist comes out anyway, and that will kill Omni-Man.
He does deserve this, actually. Like, that is true.
Yeah, to be honest, Powerplex, he's pissed off, right? He's going for the right one there. The boost cancel, able to get Rex out of that situation. The armored reversal now. Active tag, and it will be Invincible. This will be a full combo. The active tag still able to get it. It's really scary when those two H's come out, because sometimes an active tag will just miss.
All right, push block there. And again, just kind of happy to back up and control the airspace with this heavy here is Plug. Now finds the hit, drops again, similar to what we saw earlier.
Yeah, execution on both sides has been a little bit not 100%. Caught the assist and commits to the whole thing, but that would be Powerplex's opportunity. Oh, wait, no, cannon. A cannon event! All right, that's definitely going to be a dead mark for sure. See you later. That didn't happen in the show.
It's so weird to not see his head explode when he does that.
We just have to imagine it does.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Plug now backing up, and this has been working for him so far. Just kind of controlling the neutral by air dashing back and just waiting for Dizzy to come in. Oh, he whiffs the level 3, doesn't kill the Powerplex.
I genuinely did not know that that could whiff. I've never seen that level 3 whiff on that combo before.
Oh, no. Counter failed. No conversion, though, from Plug, and that is very fortunate for Dizzy. Assist breaker now. A lot of recoverable life on the Powerplex. Rex carpet. Oh, last hit, yeah.
No, dude, it's a really hard super to chase down because every single projectile is super active.
Yeah, especially in the corner as well, because Plug tried to delay as long as he could there, but the last one was covered at Dizzy's feet. And now, trying to do something similar to what Plug was doing with Plex, just controlling this airspace.
Dizzy's Rex has been fighting his arse off at the moment. Push block.
Push block.
Entering sudden death territory.
6 seconds.
Think about it being your final character and you build up that extra boost meter. For Rex in particular, his combo routes are so high damage. And you're going to get saved by the bell. You're going to get saved by the bell.
Oh, dash level 3. Oh,
and you've lost the meter.
Connect.
You've lost the meter as well. That's huge.
Now, had Plug connected the level 3, it would have frozen the timer long enough to get the damage, but that was so unfortunate. Projectile into the air to H, and now Plug just on the Powerplex. So little health here.
Oh, no. That's all going to be chip
damage
while you're losing health passively as well. But you did sudden death. The solo Rex comeback. Oh, that whiff level 3. I felt it in your bones. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, no, unfortunate stuff there for Plug. Dizzy, though, takes game 1 here. And again, Plug taking a little bit of time here to think, have a bit of water, get himself readjusted.
Oh, you have to. The idea was there. The level 3 was such a smart choice. Now, Immortal didn't really get a chance to do anything in the last game, so some of that new stuff. Armored reversal.
Nice, okay. And we're going to see Rue.
Install.
Yeah.
If you get hit now, you're dead.
Berserker, install. No boost gauge for the Invincible either. Any clean hit will, you would imagine, kill, but he's not going to get the opportunity.
We need to get the Invincible out, so immediately now with the damage on the other end, the breaker had to be done. The damage you're going to take on that and the situation to follow. Not what you want. Acknowledge that we caught the assist and didn't overcommit, but clipped by the Omni-Man low. I feel like he's going to die again, and there's no meter to come back. Immortal needs 3 bars to resurrect.
Yeah, no, very reminiscent of Dark Phoenix in that way, but does not get the opportunity. And that's sort of been the story so far, because Plug earlier, we saw it in his winner's side game. When the Immortal stayed alive, he was able to win, but when the Immortal goes down, the team kind of falls apart a little bit. Alan, not nearly as strong on his own without the additional assist coverage.
Watch your feet, though, at any moment. There's that mix between the boosted advancing special with the overhead attached to it. Oh dear, Rex. Full combo, unfortunately can't quite find it. That would have been a dead Alan, but level 3, is it quick enough? No, too slow.
Okay, yeah, blocks that clean punish there. No combo though. Now you see the Nolan healing up in the middle there for Dizzy. Alan finds the hit here, gets the knockdown. Are we going to ground bounce? Yes, we are into the level 1. Tag.
Oh, challenges it. So there was a cooldown there for Alan. Holding on to the meter for now, though. Might be able to use that boost if he gets wrong on the active tag. And it will now, waiting for it. You want to make sure the active tag doesn't miss. It's still definitely possible for Plug, but your team's bleeding. There's a lot of recoverable life on the table. Alan himself not very healthy on the back end. We have got level 3 and we have got some boost. Oh, nice catch. But there's the boost again. Just being able to use that break, boost meter, spend it. Scary game of neutral to play. I'd say more scary for Plug, because one hit without breaker, you're in a bad spot. Good
nice
defense, lovely.
Block there from Plug.
Oh, the whiff.
And so much of this screen space now, he's just trying to control again with that backdash heavy.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Baits the break, yeah, assist breaker forced out from Dizzy now. No boost gauge left for Invincible except for an EX. Push block into level 1, tags into the Rex.
Bit of a funky angle to get hit. The 2H just didn't hit its mark. Another assist break. I'm loving the choice. Armored reversal! And we have level 3. Can we kill Rex on this? I think so.
We need to talk.
I know that the boosted moves do tend to add scaling to level 3s, but you're so weak there, there's no way it doesn't kill. And the Rex was such a problem character in game number 1. What a character to take out.
Yeah, no, Rex, so pivotal to the team, of course, not only for how powerful the assist is, but again, just his ability to slow down the game to his pace. Now, Omni-Man, not a lot of health left either. And there we go, Plug finds the hit on the overhead. Now we are just down to Invincible, who is a very strong character, but without assist coverage, he can struggle a little bit.
Going in for the level 1, and we find it! You're alive!
This is gonna hurt.
Tried to go for the guaranteed chip almost there, but I think a little bit early on the dash. And the tag. I love that tag into Powerplex, because in sudden death, you're going to have assist.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice, gets the DP assist and the full conversion. Are we going to see level 3?
That's got to be it.
Oh, he tried to style on him. I think it looks like, are we going to go sudden death? No, there we go. The assist call from Alan. We do get the kill there. Plug ties it up, 1 game apiece here.
What a sequence. Because even if we went into sudden death there, I don't even... In what universe can you win? You have no life.
All right, and now we're getting unlocks. We're leveling up our character experience. All right, immediately the rematch. No time spent on the recovery here for Dizzy. He knows his game plan. Nice DP assist, and no pickup unfortunately for Plug. He probably should have neutral jumped there, but connects now. We're getting the loops into the Berserker state. Okay, nice.
That's huge for Plug.
And this is going to be a lot of damage. No assist breaker available for Dizzy either. I think this is going to be a dead Invincible.
Look at it go! Look at it go! And we spend. Finish it.
Oh my god. And that is the power of the Immortal Plug, showing just how good the character can be when he gets to keep him out.
That's a huge way to start there for Plug, taking mark off this team now. So much of that instant mobility has been addressed.
And again, Mark has really been the linchpin for a lot of Dizzy's neutral game. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how he controls space here with Nolan.
That's going to be one hell of a comeback. We're going to try and start things off. Doesn't get the jab, though. Again, execution has not been Dizzy's friend.
Oh, the auto-correct into the 2M.
But too far away. It was too far away and it whiffed.
Berserker install yet again. Are we going to find the hit? No, good defense from Dizzy, but he gets opened up eventually. And he reactivates the install, doesn't get the jump hit. The wall splat gave him an opportunity to continue the conversion.
What a pickup. What a pickup. Is that actually death? We get the crumple. Had no choice but to spend the break. Level 3. No, he recovered!
And now Dizzy doesn't have any super meter left. He is down to Rex, but we saw the Rex solo come back in game 1. Can he do it again?
Oh, but that was against 2 characters, not 3. And surely, in theory, Immortal would have built up that level 3 to resurrect. This is really good news for Plug.
Oh, just the delayed air dash M gets the wall splat here. The ground bounce. Oh my god, he got out. Level 1. Overhead. We're going to kill the Immortal. No meter for the resurrection. And now, very little health left on this Rex.
We're going to get some
super meter.
Purple life recovered too. I mean, look, it's going to be so difficult. I'm not sure I'm a believer. If he's got meter, he can do hella damage at least.
Oh, he did the J2H a little too high. And now Plug going to make him pay for it. I think this should be it. And yes, it is. Plug takes it 2-1 and eliminates Dizzy from the top 8.
So, we open up a story now of London. Definitely the practice and the work they've put in together paying off. Which one of them is taking the gauntlet home?
So this is the thing. If you again, we speak to Jake earlier. He was he didn't miss a beat. He was like, I'm gonna win. But he also said that any of the 4 of them who made it to winner's side could win, because he says any of the guys he's been grinding with can beat him. But from what we've been told, none of them have beat him in a full set.
Well, if there's a time to do it, it's now. And Torpan, the only remaining non-London player, as far as I'm aware.
As far as I'm aware, over from Sweden, of course. Torpan's been doing the rounds. He's actually been, he was at IGM in Ireland just a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, he's been a busy man.
Quite a lot of these players have been. You know, we're kind of in the middle of tournament season at the moment. Now, we had Evo a few weeks ago, Combo Breaker before that. Invincible's had, you know, Combo Breaker very much being Invincible's kind of big, I would say, offline debut in many ways.
Absolutely.
We've got CEO coming up. Skybound announcing some of the tournaments that are part of their support program. Are there any EU fans out there for Invincible versus, I believe, UFA in the lineup?
I believe it is. On top of that, has there been any additional EU events people should keep their eyes on? Or is it mainly UFA?
I would say see if there's anything happening in the online realm, but offline I reckon it's been versus fighting in UFA for sure. Unless I just glanced over one in the graphic, but I think UFA is the one to keep your eyes peeled from an EU side of things.
Of course, if you haven't already checked it out, UFA is happening in September in Paris. If you are in the EU or you want to travel over to check out the scene, definitely do check that out. But thank you for joining us here for Versus Fighting in Birmingham 2026. Here we go. We are getting into our next match. Okay. Battle Beast finding the hit here for Herculian. Torpan now on the back foot.
I feel like this is going to be a bit... this is going to be quite scary for Torpan because, you know, Torpan, we've seen a couple of issues with like execution and not quite squeezing out as much damage as you could be in a lot of situations. I think in terms of player you're about to fight in the top 8, the dynamic massively changes when you fight one of the London lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think up to this point, and this is not to take anything away from anyone previously, but we are now at the point where it's just killers left.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a big gut check for Torpan. And this is I suppose this is the thing, right? Torpan, a multi-game player. He competes actively in several games at once. Herculian also plays 2x, but I think that's the only thing besides Invincible. So he's a little more specialized.
Well, that's going to scale a little bit, I think. Like that was very much the delayed heavy.
Oh, tried for the throw reset, but was able to block the DP anyway.
Yeah, because the throw was a little bit too early, it was actually a blessing in disguise, because that DP cannot be thrown. He leaves the ground.
Yeah, so, like you said, the drop-timal.
Yeah, drop-timals for sure.
Let me do this.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, you look the amount of recoverable life on Torpan's Omni-Man there in the middle, but I'd imagine Herculian's just going to focus on killing this Mark. Yeah, level 3 popped.
You don't seem to understand.
I've seen this scene before, just not on this planet. So canon.
All right, that is a dead Mark indeed. Now, Omni-Man had a bit of time to regenerate, but while that super was active, he wasn't regenerating additional life, so he is quite low himself.
Yeah, this is going to be very scary. Because the thing is, again, there, you know, you don't push block initially. The importance of push blocking early just becomes so much more apparent the longer this game develops, because the second you block anything, it's mix-up time.
Yeah, and
The push block is the #1 way of just saying, you know what, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
We saw the high-low mix for Herculian kill as well, and now we are just down to the Rex, level 1. I'd imagine we are going to see the tag here.
Something.
We are indeed into the robot, and now Herculian's robot is saucy.
Yes. Very much. Like standalone mix-ups, last-minute overheads, cheeky stuff with the 2M airborne. I mean, I know we really only saw a robot there for a split second.
No,
but,
no,
you know,
yeah, I was
there
gonna
we
say,
go.
as I was about to be excited about,
Omni-Man's
he's
back in.
Yeah, he's gonna do some stuff, but no, he doesn't need to.
Very comfortable first game there for Herculian. This is the final match to determine who's in our top 4, and should Herculian win this, London's all that remains.
Finally shut up.
All right, Herculian now getting the applause from the local crowd, of course. This is always the thing, right? When you're Torpan in this situation, not a lot of Swedish players actually currently attending. So it's you know, very difficult being on you know, away turf.
I feel like as a competitive fighting game player, the more you compete, the more you kind of just get used to it.
I feel like you almost have to like soak in the vitriol at that point, you know, let it fuel you.
Wonderful block on the overhead and was ready for the quick little punish. Does not get the break either, so we either turn this into a combo or a reset. It's going to be a reset. The assists are ready to go, so the grab's going to be a full combo. This one is going to kill, and we'll spend the level 3 to remove any doubt.
I spent too much time watching Tweedy's stream. Every time this super happens, all I hear at the end is Lamborghini Mercy.
Tweedy has some, he's got away with words. I think we'll leave it at that. He's got away with words. You should watch him play UFC. He's just as bad.
That's very funny. All right,
I
yeah,
love Tweedy.
armor tag here from Herculian again. The Omni-Man has been absolutely dominant, finds the overhead now. Torpan, no boost gauge for an assist breaker either, so he just has to hold this pressure.
Oh, last minute overhead. You think the overheads are done? Mate, there's one more.
All right, level 1. Throw him away into the corner. Tag in the Battle Beast this time instead of the robot. Level 1. Oh, he whips.
I mean, it's a weird situation, right? Because that 2H ended the combo gauge, and he hasn't got anything airborne boost-wise that can convert. So you have to go for an early super. Timing on that's a little bit tricky.
And again, though, what we saw, Torpan, you know, he saw the whiff, he got the hit, but again, just wasn't able to convert there. And that has been the bane of his existence so far throughout today. And, you know, if he can't make an insane comeback now on this Rex, it'll cost him.
Oh no, but the rockets. This is bad because we spend one.
Tagging. Oh,
I mean, went for the
interesting,
kill.
yeah.
Omni-Man with the full bar there might have been able to build a little bit more gauge.
Please move.
Oh wow, Battle Beast just shooed away.
All right, level 3 spent, will connect here. A decent chunk of damage, but not going to kill the Omni-Man. And again, no assists in the back. Rex is going to struggle a lot to open this up here. Yeah, just
That's
wake up
it.
DP. J2 hates level 3. There you go.
All right, the fist bump to come out. Set is concluded, Torpan eliminated, and now London are all that remains.
Beautiful stuff there from Herculian. Takes it 2-0, advancing on in the losers side of the top 8 here. I believe we are going to be.
Hey, we've just been confirmed by production. We're going to go for a quick 10-minute break. When we return, the top 4, we're going to crown a champion and figure out how and who is taking this thing home. So we'll be back in 10 minutes' time. Much love, peace. See you then.
Of course, you hear her there in the background. The Thula, I think, is going to be the decider here. Oh.
Well, the match is happening, but unfortunately, it looks like our feed is still...
Oh, no, there we go. And there we go here. And as I was saying, Thula, I think, is going to be the decider for how well Jads can control the duplicate. For exactly that reason, you see that 6S there, so much range, and that is something that duplicate struggles with.
Yeah, if there's one character that is almost designed to out-neutral duplicate, you're looking at her with Thula.
Oh, whiffs, and there finds the follow-up hit in the air.
We'll just call that one a reset, mate. And that'll be a dead duplicate for sure.
Yeah. Kate not even going to be a factor here in game 1. Now we are down to the Universa and the Eve. Universa, of course, also a very strong character, has the ability to steal boost gauge, which is so powerful in this game, but already had to spend the assist breaker. And look at that, the push block into the whiff punish with that 6S and a full combo to boot. Thula doing work.
No doubt we're going to go into an active tag situation, gets the correct break, so lives to fight another day. And now it's Adam Eve. One thing I've got to say about Sul is the slipperiness of this Atom Eve. I had to try and find the right word. Very, very mobile and all over the place. Not your standard Atom Eve at all.
Okay, you saw there the backwards flight actually clipped Jads while he was trying to tech in. And sometimes going into flight can actually be a quick way to get someone off of you for that reason. Finds the hit here now on Jads' Universa and is trying to get the kill. Yeah, unfortunate there off the re-jump, didn't quite confirm. And this is what you were saying, right? Everyone in this top 8, bar Jads, has consistently been having issues with their conversions.
And this is not really the environment you want to have that situation with the boosted reversal there. Rex still very much comfortable. Oh, where did she come from? That's it, for sure. Now, Atom Eve on a lonesome. Not the most amazing character on her own. I think building up the boost is great because she gets way more of the good projectiles. She gets a lot of the boost potential when she's in the air. That reversal, she gets a lot more, but dealing with all these assists and other characters that can contest range with you, not the easiest thing in the world.
No, not by any means. Now, she does have some powerful options. If she lands that EX projectile, of course, it is a wall bounce that she can combo from herself, but it's difficult to do that, especially when everyone knows that's what you want. Okay, level 3 right through the 2M there, and this is definitely going to kill the Universa.
Molecule gaming. Every single one. See ya. Right, one character down, and pretty healthy as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think this comeback, not impossible, but again, even with the Universe down, you still have powerful characters on the side of Jads here. You have the amazing neutral of Thula now with that impressive Rex assist, and we get the conversion here. 5 meter available, this should be the kill. Level 3 off of this. Yes, indeed. I think that's a dead Eve.
Depends on how much it's going to scale, though. We had the hard tag into the mix-up, just getting clipped open. Azuna drop, we live, but barely. Aye!
Catches the forward roll with the 6S there. Jads takes game 1 and look comfortable doing it.
Good first game, off to a wonderful start was Jads. Being able to take out that duplicate in the blink of an eye, remove that. Really, the character that you would think this whole team's built around.
Absolutely, and we've seen it in Sul's earlier games in the top 8 as well. He is an incredibly strong Kate player, but without that point, you know, the whole team kind of loses a lot of the game plan. Caught the hit there, but wasn't able to convert fully. Now just trying to make sure not to get clipped, trying to make his way back in. Again, Thula so good at controlling space. Cross is under, but the assist breaker saves Sul's there.
Oh,
hit the clone.
That's actually a pretty chunky little bit of damage. Goes in for the break, but no, pandemonium.
Happy birthday. Does he punish? Had the 2L there, wasn't able to convert. And again, push block 6S. Jad's so consistent with that.
That is super unfortunate, by the way. We had the assist, we found the low hit, but just couldn't convert it. Oh, that's gonna remove so much of the life. There's the snapback. Answering back, oh! Bit of a strange exchange. There is a little bit of recovery to the force field activation. Yep, all we wanted there was just to bring another character in from that. Chases it down. The breaker has been used, Universe and Mirror. Can't remember the last time we've seen both players using this character. And with most people playing the new characters, it has lied within Immortal, but I guess London had the secret knowledge.
All right, there's a charge, 5M there, and got the chase into the meter steal. Heroic Strike stops the super. I think Jads attempted to do the shield super there to react, but wasn't able to.
I gotta say, that was a absolutely phenomenal block from Jads. I mean, Duplicate on her own has access to hard to blockables, hard knockdown. Freezes the screen just in stays. Oh, committed to the grab though. No combo to be had. But again, it's Duplicate. What's it gonna be? Another activation.
Yeah,
push block.
freeze.
It's the classic. It's the classic push block. Whip him and chop him up.
And it seems to be all he really needs to do in a lot of situations. Again, Kate struggles so much with this option.
Armor, so much of it. Come here.
And the range at which Thula can actually convert as well, I think, is the thing that catches a lot of people off guard.
You know, I'm so glad Thula grew her jaw back after Thraxa. I thought she was dead, honestly. And then you see her again, it's like, what are you doing here?
Okay, just trying to play slow here is Sul.
Oh!
Not trying to get hit by the Thula, but he does. Happy birthday here for Jads. Is this going to be a clean kill?
Wait, they might both be dead.
Level 3.
Right, one down. One
Yeah.
down for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't think level 3 can hit both.
Izuna!
Anything that goes into an animation drops the assist character.
Yes, it does. Well, unfortunately, this crowd.
You can't, I
They're,
don't know if
they're
people heard
making the
it.
experience so much better.
Nice, and again, push block 6S, so strong. Jads 2-0 up right now.
I'm so sick of the color pink.
She's just no fun allowed for Thula. She's not having any fun. I was getting so sick of the color pink. It's like, well, you know what? You don't like it, leave. You're on Adam Eve's planet. Oh, I'm sick of this.
It's so funny as well, because the pink alt, I actually really like Thula's pink alt color.
Oh,
It's
wait, you
very
know,
good.
she's actually got a pink palette, isn't she? The nerve she'll have to say that while wearing pink herself.
But here we go, game 3 here. Jads once again putting the screws to the Duplicate, trying to make sure this character doesn't get to do anything. Heroic Strike, no assist to convert though.
Yeah, just using it more as an opportunity to immobilize the pressure, but oh dear. All right, level 1. What's it going to be? Active tag, surely. Uh-oh.
Counter fail there for Sul. And you saw the projectile set up on the ground.
Watch
Screen
your legs.
freeze attempted, but too many hits. And this is a dead Duplicate. 3 games in a row. Sul does not get the opportunity to maintain the Kate pressure, and now he's going to have to do it all with Universe and Eve here. Again, you see the max boost no longer spends the heroic there.
It's just such a good situation for Jads. It really is. Push block. Put ourselves back into a decent situation. Thula getting clear. Does manage to find that standing heavy. All right, so hard knockdown. Good block on the overhead. Interruption of level 3. And it works!
Yes, will catch the damage here. Sul gonna take quite a bit.
There is too much at stake!
Not gonna kill, but it is chunky. Now, what's the next hit? Forward roll, both of them clean break.
Oh!
Nice, the pillar and the conversion here for Sul,
Oh,
but
but
the
no.
blowout, unfortunate.
The down heavy blew it out. And the Thula coming in. Couldn't get much from it. Rex, we meet it in the air. One thing about Jads, always ready for those airborne confirms. Even if it's a couple of hits, it's more damage than you would otherwise get. But there we go. A chance. A chance.
A character for Sul, and the crowd immediately getting behind him.
All right, hard tag
Tagging
into
into
Eve.
Eve.
We need the range. We have the range to compete.
Have the range, but also look at the amount of purple life there for the Universa. He wants to let her heal up, and Eve is great at stalling.
I love the patience, though. Like, Jads, if there's even a split second where I'm going to let that boosted flip go, 7 frames, I've said it before. It's an amazing reversal. Not just the flip, but the follow-ups afterwards. You have to respect it so much.
But yeah, once again, you saw the power of the push block success a moment ago. It gets the instant overhead there, snaps back, level 3,
Again!
And he gets through. Gonna deal the damage here. You'd have to imagine he's gonna keep Universa in, or does he tag out for the assist?
I mean, we're going to have to find out, aren't we?
He keeps her in.
She just got up and started throwing hands!
Forward roll jab. Die now, please. And now Eve gonna have to do it alone against both Thula and Rex. This is gonna be tough.
She's healthy, but she's got no meter. That's what I'm worried about.
And Eve needs meter to do anything significant.
Yeah, I mean, how else do you cash out with this character? The heroic strike, just try and stabilize, but Thula, we have a boosted bar to play with.
Yeah, spending the EX into the level 3. Just gonna give himself a bit of time here. This is gonna be chunky damage.
Oh, yes, it will.
Jads is gonna need one more clean hit here to get a kill, but
What?
roll
She's in the
forward,
air.
EX flight. Is this a dead Thula? Yes, it is. Sul, the crowd coming alive. He's gonna heal all of this recoverable health as well, and that is pivotal.
My only concern is it's Rex on Anchor. A character that can regen so much meter for moves just like that. So hard knockdown.
And the
Overhead.
Yeah. Oh my
Wait.
god, just roll forward jab. Anything you can do, I can do better. Gets the hard knockdown.
Push block. So much meter to do with that. Still, advantage goes to Jads in terms of health. The whip punish!
The flip eats the dive kick attempt, and this should be level 3, you would imagine. And
it
there
connects.
it is, Jads. Winners finals 3-0.
Very, very comfortable grand final position after
Big
that.
shout out to production as well. Did you see how clean that transition was off of the explosion? That was sick.
We got pros here. We got pros here at Electronic Dojo.
But there we go. Jads takes it 3-0 and will move on to grand finals on the winner's side. And now, I think, considering the dominant performance we just saw from him, it's going to be very difficult to take him off of that. Because again, you have to beat him twice.
Here's the thing, right? We were talking about this earlier. And the way that London have been practicing against each other has been not just grinding it, but kind of setting up little miniature tournaments. It's almost like a little league they had.
Brackets,
right?
yeah, as it was explained to us, it's brackets of first to 5 sets.
Yes, and it was, Jad was like, if someone beats me in a set, I'll give you 100 quid, and no one was able to do it.
And no one was able to do it.
So, established in the practice and the lead up to versus fighting is that although people can get games on Jads, the overall set is something that hasn't been able to be conquered. You look at the fact that we're going into grand finals, not only is that one set, but you have to send him to loser's bracket to reset and then make it 2. So not only are you going to have to do what people have been unable to do before this tournament, you got to do it twice.
Yeah, now we already have both Plug and Herculian up to the plate, ready to go, getting themselves set up here. And there we go, you see both of the players getting their controls ready.
Back to best of 3 here, folks. This is our final match where it's going to be first to 2. After this is getting into losers finals afterwards, where it's best of 5 all the way until the end.
All right, looks like they're checking something. I'm not sure what's going on.
I think we have to go and get the characters back. The characters are tied to the account, but... A stake? Mark, this is good news. We can finally be bees.
When are they, like, do you think at some point they'll, like, add, like, just a B alt?
I mean...
B Omni-Man,
if anyone
please,
follows,
come on,
if anyone follows Invincible Versus on socials, the image they used to promote the fact that Versus Fighting was a day away was cheeked up Omni-Man. And they put the logo on his cheeks. They know what they're doing, very self-aware.
I really enjoy the social media department behind the game. It's very fun.
I mean, they understand the brief. I'm telling you.
I mean, I think they understand the people who play their game.
Oh, yeah.
They're all freaks. They love Mr. Shots.
I think we could have. I think we could have let the weird names rock, and it would have been in the spirit of Invincible. But I just don't risk it. Don't risk it. They gave us money and this, you know.
But yeah, no, big once again, if it hasn't been said enough, thank you so much to Skybound Games for both the prize pool bonus and, of course, the amazing Conquest Gauntlet trophy with the VSFighting logo on it. But I think the guys are getting themselves set up here.
There was so
trying
much
to
of
find
that.
him.
We
He's
are,
lost.
we are trying to find Immortal. We're talking about swag, actually. I couldn't believe it. So there's like a collection of swag that people have been able to get a hands of.
Yeah.
You injured your hand.
Yeah, no, I had a cut on my
never
hand
seen this
coming into
before.
this room, and I had a plaster on. And in the little swag table when you come into the auditorium, they had plasters. I'm wearing a Viltrumite plaster on my thumb right now.
They thought of everything.
No, genuinely, I've never seen a game like merchandise itself like this. This is funny. This is really funny.
Thumbs up.
But yeah, no,
I'm hilarious.
you're so funny, man.
I know, you've entered the comedy area.
You've entered the comedy area, courtesy of Mark Grayson and PND Ketchup.
The one, there's not even the one and only, I'm a twin.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even work. And he's thinner than me. He's the improvement.
No, that's not fair at all.
I'm better at him than at Invincible, though, so, you know.
Are you better than him at MK9?
No, but I was at X. In 9, he had Cyrax in 9.
Yeah, he had.
I stood no chance.
Obviously, you know, we can talk till the cows come home about MK9, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to talk about Invincible versus. So, play Herculian.
I like my mature rated fighting games. This game for me had everything that I wanted. I love Invincible. It's very rare that as a Mortal Kombat fan you get an unapologetically mature rated fighting game in 2026. It's got so much killer instinct in its DNA. Skybound, the double helix crew back in the day. I mean, how could I have not enjoyed this?
Yeah, this is the thing. You and I were talking about this. It's like, so many MK players have naturally, I think, migrated to this game, but there's so much to love here. Like you said, if you enjoyed Killer Instinct, particularly KI 2013, a lot of the breaker system, you know, has that double helix DNA in it. And of course, as well, there are elements of, you know, traditional, you know, tag games. You have your Marvel, you have your kind of Dragon Ball appeal there as well. So a bit of a mixing pot, but very much the MK community. Looks like the guys are good to go, though. They've got themselves set up.
Oh, there's Immortal. We found him.
All right. Controls ready to go. Team selected. Herculian on your P2 side. Plug on your P1.
Our final match that will be best of 3. We are in the top 4 now, but after this, only 3 will remain. And we're jumping in. Plug on the side of Immortal. Herculian starting off with the Omni-Man. Already opening up. Surrender. Oh, it's EX, so it's you, bastard. He's swearing. Come on, man. I'm not allowed to swear on the comms.
Berserker state active, and he gets the hit. Herculian had to break there. If he didn't, that was certainly a dead Omni-Man.
Look, the second Immortal has activated, the #1 rule is don't get hit. He's going to kill you. Now, Herculian, very slippery. The counter, the attempt was made, and it will be successful. Here comes Battle Beast. Right. We're just going in for the combo damage at the moment. Oh, hello. All right, Battle Beast. I didn't know you could ball like that.
Okay, nice. The 2H stuffs the Allen assist call. And there we go, tries for the armor. You saw that Plug actually blocked the initial hit and then got opened up afterwards. I don't know what happened there, but either way, Herculian will not let him get away with it. Kills the Immortal, and no level 3 here, so that is going to be dead.
I think you can tell, right? Like, you know, Plug really enjoys to use Immortal for this. Not because of the resurrection or anything, but just because he's a damn good point character. If you get level 3 available, great, you can resurrect. But that's really not why this character's getting picked. It's because he's got movement, combos, damage, range, and one of the most insane assists in the game.
Okay, there we go. We saw that Powerplex projectile assist. Again, one of the better projectile assists in the game because of its multi-hit properties. Again, it eats armor like nobody's business. And there we go. That is a dead Omni-Man. We are even on characters right now and fairly even on life as well.
All right, it's going to be Alan versus Robot. One character is going to significantly get outranged, but thanks to the assist, I reckon we're going to have a decent time with the Powerplex on the back end. Unfortunately, though, that advance and the tag shutting down the assist, the instant jump. Here comes Alan, and it's a reset time.
Yeah,
the armor is baited.
Yeah, reset there. He baited the armor.
Oh,
wasn't
watch
able
out.
to float back in for the combo, but he gets the hit here. No boost for an assist breaker, but he
Oh.
dropped the conversion. And now we're in the same position. Herculian now comboing. Plug does not have boost for his own assist breaker.
That was a tragic combo drop. Oh no, the read is correct. Doesn't quite get the full combo there, Robot. More damage on those EX down specials than you might expect.
Stop this. He beams the assist and spends the level 1 for the extra little bit of damage.
All right, we tag in. Did he commit?
Level 3.
Oh, that
It's
looks
a
like
clean
a punish.
punish.
Oh no, Battle Beast, he's dead. I didn't see this in the show. I thought they were all mates.
All right, here we go. Plug now in the driver's seat. Still pretty healthy on Allen and full health on Powerplex in the back. I tell a lie, not full, but nearly.
May as well. Nearly.
May as well. It's grand. We spread
Oh,
lies
that-
and misinformation on our
Yo,
commentary.
that no, he's too far. I was about to say that last minute boost cancel off the dive kick to make you think you're gonna get the punish.
And the whiff on Robot level 3 is so long. Plug had all the time in the world to punish. Doesn't quite get the kill off of it, but finds the reset there off the overhead pressure. Bounces into the Powerplex tag.
All right, here we go. Wait a minute.
Swaggy.
Wait, no, we're gonna extend. We're gonna extend. Another one? No,
Oh,
not
he
quite.
drops, yeah, and the punish here, no. Drops it, push block, keeps Robot in the corner.
All right, we're gonna wake up with our uppercut, and by all means should get it, and we will. Plug takes that first game on Herculian.
Very
That was
impressive.
a high-octane match, I would say.
Yeah, I think this was probably the fastest paced back and forth thus far.
It's all to play for, isn't it? We're trying to get into that top 3. The winner of this goes to fight SUL in the losers finals, so it's nice to just have that extra placement in a tournament, but when there's a $2,000 pot bonus, it's extra nice.
Every little helps. Even if you don't win, the closer you are to that first place, the more money you're
Dollar,
taking
dollar.
home. Okay, assist pressure finds the overhead afterwards. Now Herculian comboing the Allen. No assist breaker available for Plug. Level 1 here. Tag into Robot based on Herculian's previous setups. No Battle Beast this time. Armor loops in the corner. No,
Reset.
resets him.
You had to take, I think you had to be super, super confident they weren't going to try and interrupt that, because ending a combo with the restand of Battle Beast, and then I think it's his charge 2M, being able to pair that, there is a huge gap, so you just need to know they're not going to try and stop it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the choice there for Herculian was that he wanted to get the kill while not spending all of Battle Beast's boost meter, because he wanted it available for the Immortal fight here. And now, look at how close Plug is to that level 3, but you'd have to imagine if he finds the hit, he's probably going Berserker.
Got to be really careful, because if you choose to land a hit and confirm into your activation, which we could see here,
There it is.
we have an opportunity now to build meter. If we build up that level 3, we can kill with it, we can save it to bring Immortal back.
Almost had the rocket pick up there, but wasn't quite able to connect with the Battle Beast. And now baits the armor. Plug just kind of dashing around to make Herculian whiff. Ooh, gets the overhead. Wasn't able to convert though, a little too far away.
It's good that Plug didn't overcommit to hitting the Powerplex, because overcommitment there would lead Battle Beast to just absolutely kill you for it. You have to be so careful approaching Battle Beast now. He's almost going to have a boost meter available, and it's no doubt going to get spent in the combo is my assumption. All right, active tag. I'm sure we will. We're going to build those resources back. And here comes Omni-Man. Oh, holding onto the meter.
Doesn't tag that time yet, just covering him with the chip damage.
He's not finished. Here he comes.
Where is he?
And it is Omni-Man. Unironically, where is Omni-Man? No, he got hit. Come on, Immortal, give us the comeback story.
Good defense here, and he jumps back. Gets the whiff punish. Berserker State is activated. Tags in the Powerplex now.
I told you earlier, no, I didn't elaborate too much because we didn't have much time, but in a game with damage this high, he may resurrect with only about 20% life or something. That's more than enough One hit, you can kill a character with Immortal under the right
And
circumstances.
the just frames here from Plug. The execution is crispy. Is he gonna level 3? No! Assist breaker here from Herculian.
That was respect from Herculian that says, I don't think you're going to drop the rest of this, mate. I need to get out of there now. Right, we have a swap available. It's going to be Robot. Establish that range. That's what Robot's really good at. The defensive cool. Interruption.
Level 3? No!
No,
He
it
doesn't
went!
find the hit!
But no combo punish from Herculian.
And he keeps clipping. Every time the Immortal assist has been called, it has been stuffed. And now Immortal coming in with not much health. I believe Berserker State is still active.
It depends on if he's steaming or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's run out by now.
No, yes, okay. I wasn't sure if it maintained when he's tagged out. It does not, and he does not have the meter for another one.
Worth
Herculian.
noting, I don't believe, and this is in case anyone's wondering, I don't think Immortal can come back more than once, and this is a big one, if he has level 3 available in sudden death, he doesn't resurrect. He cannot resurrect in sudden death.
A key thing for the matchup, certainly, but Herculian tied it up there, 1 game apiece, and now we are going to try and get rid of this Immortal as fast as we can. Tagging in off of this, tried for the bait, but Plug didn't bite. He called it out, and a clean punish here on the Battle Beast, who does have boost meter available. Spends it on the heroic strike, converts with the assist, but doesn't follow up with a combo.
Respectable patience, honestly, let it rock, but there's the instant overhead. Allen punched him in the whiskers. And now, knockdown, baits out the armor, but making it safe with the Omni-Man so you can't push any sort of advantage. The jump back on the whiff grab, and now those robot rockets, you have to show so much respect. There are just so many obstacles, but now Immortal connects the overhead. Bit of a funky launch though.
He had the conversion. I think the second hit of that Immortal assist actually messed up his combo.
It can do, for sure. Really good for extensions, but sometimes it just isn't meant to be. Oh, big whiff punish. That's one thing about Immortal's rapid punches. It's a great move, but I feel like it's got to be the most whiff punishable move in the game.
One of them, certainly. And now Plug trying to control the space,
Oh!
get back in, finds the hit here now. Now, Herculian does have enough boost.
That was an interesting route. Going in for the down special there for the slam, just to try and make sure the active tag doesn't fail to connect. Never seen that before.
May I?
All right, tags in the Battle Beast, level 3 here from Allen. Blocked yet again, and there's been so much back and forth baiting level 3s.
But that's a huge gamble because there was no meter to break. The Immortal, if we can get Immortal out now, that is such a mobile character to shut down! Oh wait, the advancing special catches it. Holding onto the meter.
Fascinating.
Blows out the combo. Even if he goes down now, he has that level 3, so he's coming back. There he is. He's back, and he's pissed.
Oh, the
Oh,
immediate
no!
armor! Herculian does not care. Put him back in the ground. That's a dead Immortal.
I feel like that's the most Immortal thing that could have possibly happened. He
I
gets
mean,
up and he's like, wow!
Immediately
Yeah.
jobbing.
Yep. He jobs only to job again. He got totally, like, was it power scaled by this roster?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Attempt at the 2H anti there from Herculian. Fortunately for him, no whiff punish from Plug. And now, trying to just play the neutral game.
Fascinating.
Waiting for assist. Cooldown here is Plug. Herculian trying to advance a little bit. Oh,
wait.
finds the overhead with Allen. Gets the ground bounce, converting. Resets
Oh,
in.
no.
Yeah, wake up level 3 for Herculian. I like that.
Single eye first into all these buildings.
Not quite dead, but very close.
Horrible situation to be in, though.
2 assists available for Herculian. I'd imagine you're going to get rockets called
Yeah.
in. Yes, you are. And the overhead into the rocket pickup. Beautiful stuff.
Robot's rocket assist is so layered. It is the assist of a million uses.
Now-
But a last chance for oh no, it's just Powerplex on his own.
And again, this is something we talked about earlier. Powerplex on paper has some amazing tools in this game. One of them is not solo tools to open people up.
He's just gonna blame the rest of his teammates for this, I think. Oh no. Oh no, another one.
And a third time, level 1.
Oh, and it was enough as well. Herculian taking it 2-1 over Plug, and that now does mean Herculian's going to be going up against SUL for losers finals. Like 4 players from London, they've made up the top 4, but now it's trying to figure out who's the best.
And I think, yeah, this is tough now because at this point, it is the story of their top 8 run now is, you know, you're fighting to attempt to be the person to beat Jads twice.
It's an almost impossible task by the sounds of things, but if there's one place to do it, it's here.
But now
with
we're
that and the trophy.
Seeing Sul run it back now with Herculian. Of course, we saw the duplicate put in the work earlier. Let's see if Herculian has the answer.
Shout outs to hydration, folks.
Shout outs to the concept of drinking water.
Drink your water. Make sure you all drink water
You
today.
know what? I'm going to do it right now. If you haven't done it at home, do it right now.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers
to
to water.
That. Cheers. Water is so good, man.
Isn't water great?
H2, whoa.
I don't like that one.
I do.
You do?
I told you, comedy area.
Big fan. Yeah, this is the comedy zone.
Sorry, we haven't commentated much before. It's always a disaster when you're with me. I promise you. I have this effect on everyone.
It's fine. You know, I'm having a great time. Genuinely, like, low-key, I'm gonna say, make myself look silly for a bit. Like, this is, for me, this is like getting to work with one of your heroes at this point, you know?
No, don't.
Again,
my ego can't handle it.
I was listening to you and your brother commentate MK when I was a kid.
A kid?
Yeah. I'm 28.
Now I've got one better than that. Mustard and I were at an event a few years ago, and this young guy comes up to us, and he says, "Oh, I've loved your guys' content for years. I grew up watching your videos on my PSP." It's like that Saving Private Ryan thing where it fades from...
you like turn old in real time. Yeah.
I'd never felt it like I did then. But here we go, losers finals. Winner of this moves on to have a chance in the grands.
For a second, someone had hit Titan there, and I got excited because I thought we were going to see Titan in top 8.
London don't really think he's good at all.
He has a lot of problems. Everything that Titan is good at requires meter.
I can't stop playing him, though, because his combos are too fun. I can't stop.
He's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's really cool, but again, I think any character that requires a build around is like automatically, you are hampering yourself in ways. And you could argue that that's happening somewhat with Kate, but I think the payoff with Kate is so much more impactful.
How many times do you think
Look at the poses.
Not enough.
They're farming the aura.
All right, here we go.
Losers finals. Who's going to move on now? There's a chance to be had, but you got to get through the duplicate if you're in Herculean shoes. And this duplicate was putting in the work at the start of this show.
Okay, but Herculian finds the early hit here, forces the assist breaker out of Sul. And for Sul now, he needs to be very, very careful, because if he loses the Kate, we've seen it earlier in top 8, the team sort of doesn't really do a lot when Kate is down.
You have to build a team around duplicate, and if she's the star of the show and she dies, not left with as much. However, there's the tag. Oh, the cheeky dive! Oh, I think you're dead, by the way.
Oh my god, Swaggy Robot, we promised you. He tried for the rockets, it didn't quite get the hit, but block pressure will be enough, and he gets the tag hit on the Battle Beast. Kate's dead, and now Sul is on the back foot.
Yeah, it's definitely a totally different dynamic the moment that duplicate is toast. And now, it's Universa. She is going to have some range on Battle Beast, but he himself, pretty scary character. The instant boost into low, that can catch so many people.
And you saw there a moment ago, Sul landed the wall bounce with the Universa, and he stole the meter. What was key there was he actually stole enough meter to make it so that Herculian couldn't break.
Yes.
If he can find scenarios like that consistently, he might be able to make this comeback.
Boost is such a vital resource in this game that if you can mess with it on the opponent's side, game-changing. All right,
Nice.
There's the catch. Here comes Adam Eve. It's always bad when you meet your partner's parents, isn't it?
Especially when your partner's dad tries to kill your partner and you.
Yeah, that makes it worse. World's most expensive nosebleed. Right. Really, really nice break there. The whiff punish.
Yeah,
still
clean whip
caught.
punish. What you noticed there as well is there was actually a slight delay on that, because had he done it slightly too early, there was a fear that he would have like dashed into the backswing of the armor hit from Battle Beast.
Yeah. It's happened to me before.
AI.
I love that answer, by the way. The robot assist had come out right as the force field had been engaged. Herculian used that opportunity just to go for a hard tag, bring in Omni-Man, bring in a character that doesn't have to worry about the fact that you have a projectile shield. Dead character, and a wonderful start here for Herculian. Just Atom Eve on her own. She's going to lose that purple life. She's got a bit of meter, but it's a lot of work. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it does overhead into level 3. Oh, no! Doesn't get it! And the punish from Sul as well. Beautiful, on point. Crosses under off the snapback. Now, Herculian has plenty of boost meter. He can break if he needs to, but he didn't feel it necessary.
Yeah, that dash under, I think everyone in this room got hit by that. Dive kick versus dive kick. I would say,
the wall
though,
bounce. Oh, dash in, but he didn't follow up. I don't know if he just wasn't confident.
you got two characters here that have a dive kick as part of their airborne advance. Robots is significantly better. It's better for combos. He can boost cancel his.
Yeah, interesting thing off of Eve's dive kick. She's forced to either spend meter or convert with a light, which of course adds a decent amount of scaling.
Yeah, Robot's dive kick pound for pound is just the better move.
Let me do this.
Not that it really matters at the moment. Robot coming in with the assist. There's the dive kick, though. Right, no boost on the side of Sul, so we have to keep it nice and simple.
Yeah, we're just cashing out with the level 1 damage. Again, when you're solo, you have to think about combo structure completely differently.
Not a lot of time left on the clock as well. I don't think it really
Should
matters.
be it. Doesn't even need to spend meter. Beautiful from Herculian taking game 1.
There's one major thing that Herculian was able to do in this game, which he couldn't when they started playing in winners, was deal with the duplicate. It's easier said than done. It's not a simple matter of, oh, I'll just kill that character. You know, in a game like this, very difficult. But
No,
if you can, makes all
when
the
you
difference.
have breakers and assists to contend with, it can be very difficult to take a character like that out. But you see Sul trying to back up immediately after he was forced to use the early breaker.
That was a really nice throw tech, by the way. Boosted move into boost dash. Very expensive sequence, but when you active tag,
Oh, the clone managed to cover the whiff there, and beautiful stuff for Sul. And here we go, loops.
we start. And we've seen mix up before. What's it going to be?
And
Low
the
into the overhead.
reset will find the hit, and I'd imagine we're going again. Yes, we are.
All right, you got to make a decision. Where's it going to go? Yep, there's the freeze
Straight
screen.
freeze. Completely destroys the armor response, doesn't get the punish, but
What a
Sul
choice!
keeps the Kane alive, but not for long.
What
Gets
a
the knockdown
choice!
here.
It was so good from Herculian. The push block into the immediate hard tag. You know you're going to try and punish immediately with the
And I
armored
think-
uppercut.
And you saw how quickly Herculian locked in on killing Duplicate, because again, it's pivotal to Sul's team.
Now, if there's any character that's going to capitalize on that Atom Eve assist, it's going to be Universa. Her heavy buttons just, world's your oyster how far it's going to go. The pressure. Good block on the low.
Nice defense here from Herculian, but eventually gets opened up by the high-low. And now the wall bounce stealing the meter. Give it all to her, but manages to get the Omni-Man out. Finds the overhead. No conversion, didn't have the meter.
I do wonder if there was an avenue of which you could have leveled 3'd there and maybe killed the Omni-Man.
Possibly, but I don't know. You don't want to overcommit when you have a full team to take down.
Problem is, though, if a character is left alive, you can see the danger. Omni-Man so crucial to making the robot assist even better.
Yeah.
Being able to call those rockets, we just saw it. You call rockets and you fly around. It's a left-right situation. You might be dead, actually, now.
Yeah, I think that's a dead Universa, and you are perhaps right, choosing not to kill Omni-Man there. Ended up with the dead Universa. Omni-Man still very much alive as an assist. Battle Beast with the armor as well. This is going to be tough for Eve.
Look,
Does Herculian just swing?
we saw Sul give it one hell of a fight earlier. You know, in that previous game, she was putting in a lot of work, the Atom Eve.
And the DP assist call. He will get the conversion here. Ground bounce now.
All right, active tag. You guess right or you die. Nice.
Counter tag successful there from Sul, keeping the Eve alive, but the air-to-air from Omni-Man. We're gonna get the loops.
You're dead. For sure you're dead. and 2-0 currently for Herculian. This is a complete flip on its head of how their first series went earlier today.
Yeah, and I really wonder, like, what happened there? Like, what did Herculian, you know, think about? Who did he speak to? Did he get a bit of time to quickly run and lab something? I don't know. But just not letting Sul do anything here. Oh, the heroic strike and the assist conversion. I like this from Sul.
And we've built meter.
The start of the previous games, he was losing Kate super quickly, but early aggression already shut down.
Opting to instead go for the duplicate activation, we have the Universal call, made the call to try and counter break, but there was no one home. All right, a little bit too slow on the assist, but at the very least, we've got Battle Beast out of our grill. Lovely catch. This should be significant. All right, hard knockdown, duplicate. That is so dirty.
And the
Activate!
bag into the loops.
It's been scientifically proven that by bags before the activation make the mix-up more effective.
I think he's doing it to frame kill, like, unironically.
Getting ready for it. Here we go again.
Hey. And that is a dead Battle Beast. And now Sul showcasing what worked so well for him earlier. And with the character down, Herculian is going to be so much less able to shut this game plan down. The assist coverage was so relevant, but the counter fail and spending the boost meter. He wants this Kate gone.
All right. Lovely decision there on the break. The timing was perfect, and it keeps Kate alive to fight another day. And I have a feeling we're going to need her in a bit.
And the pillar.
No! Oh, the break, thank God. She was going to get killed in the back end.
Activates the shield just to shut down the projectiles, but it didn't matter. Omni-Man got the hit regardless. And now we are popping the level 3. Herculian, I think the scaling might be a little too much here.
It's either going to kill or we're alive with the tiniest amount. Either way, it's going to change our next sequence quite a lot. What's it going to be?
Not a
All right,
dead
we live.
Universa. A wake up EX pillar. No break available for Herculian,
No!
but he drops on the ground bounce, but he finds the hit anyway, and he has the meter. Are we looping?
Here we go. We go again. Make a decision. Oh, the mix! Omni-Man should be cooked after this.
And there we go, gets the kill. And I like choosing to do the loop as the ender there instead of the other level 1 to build a little bit of extra meter.
All right, do not underestimate Herculian's solo robot.
And the chip, no, not quite getting the chip kill, gets the hard tag. And now Universal Shield shuts down so much of what Herculian wants to do by playing space with Robot.
You're still vulnerable to dive kick though, and we're looking for it. Full combo. Went in for the optimals there, the late jump light. Not only that, but the down jump light. Oh!
And you look at all the recoverable life on Kate in the back. If Universal goes down here, Kate is going to have so little health.
We went in. No,
Yeah,
we got caught!
Didn't push block and gets killed. Now Kate coming in, not a lot of health left as well. Herculian can kill with a clean hit.
Thing is, when you're down to your final character, you build boost meter like nobody's business, so you get those full range confirms into super to kill, especially at this life. You get boost dash cancels. Your dive kick becomes better. Your confirms!
And
Speaking of which...
I like what Herculian did there.
No, she died!
Super jump back into the rocket to stall, to shove away any pressure from Sul. And now Eve, EX flight again at round start seems to keep working for Sul.
I will have to admit, in the 1v1, I do prefer Robot in this matchup. He just has some really good options to get around what she's trying to do. Especially when she doesn't have access to that EX projectile. Oh dear. Doesn't find the hit though. Punish with the drill. Good start.
Still level 3 available for Sul as well. Any clean hit could be death for Herculian.
10 seconds on the clock and we're entering sudden death. Oh no, you got clipped!
Spent the boost meter! And here we go, level 1. What's the Oki? Gets the overhead! And can Herculian do it? And the car! Herculian, 3 games to 0, takes the losers finals.
I told you, do not count out Herculian's solo robot. I actually fell victim to that in casuals yesterday. It was the
Oh,
last
yeah.
game we played before he had to go. I was getting flashbacks there, to be honest with you.
No, but very impressive stuff there with the duplicate. Can't be ashamed of that now. Taking third place is Sul, but stepping up to the plate now, the man himself, Jads, with the duffel bag ready to go.
It's not going to fit. I tell you what, I can see that it's not going to fit.
All right, but Jads now, of course, in prime position to take this. He is in grand finals on the winner's side, and he has been cleanly beating everyone thus far. And again, making the Thula look absolutely dominant. Again, so much of his games have just been push block 6S, and it's absolutely chunking people.
Just absolutely able to back up the claims that I think Thula is better than everyone thinks, and even beyond that. You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That was his absolute talking point. Is I think he's told me multiple times this weekend. I think she's the best character in the game. You know, and when you add these other characters, it kind of excites me with future DLC as well. The extra characters and their assists, for example, adding Universa to this team. You wouldn't think it makes a huge difference, but against airborne characters that are flying around the screen, they're floating about, they're dashing and all that stuff, Universa assist, very, very tool, can catch people in the air all the time. Thula, more than enough buttons to turn those into combos as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But you see the top 8 graphic on your screen there, and if we look at the results thus far, Jads had beaten Plug 2-1. He 3-0'd Sul in winners finals, who we just saw go down to Herculian. So again, purely stats based, and the fact that he is on winners sides, this always seems in Jads' favor, and based on what we know of their recent results grinding the game against each other, this is going to be a very uphill battle for Herculian. But if anyone can do it, based on what we've seen from him in the loser side, it's definitely him.
Again, just a quick recap here, folks, just in case anyone's only watching the grand finals, whether it's online, whether you're watching a VOD of it, who knows. London crew play against each other all the time. They play sets against each other. Jads was saying that he was going to put up £100 if someone's going to try and play whatever. If someone's going to beat him. They can't do it.
No, yeah.
You have to beat him in a set not once, but twice to win this tournament.
Yeah, and again, in a first to 3, no less. So again, taking 6 games over him over the course of this grand finals is going to be very, very difficult. And there you see the team that has been doing all of the work for him, the Thula Universal
Fist
Rex.
bumps out. Here we go. Grand finals, folks. Let's get ourselves stuck in. I want to thank everyone for being here. Appreciate this lovely crowd that we have. Enjoy the show. There's not much of it left.
Early assist breaker there from Jads. I kind of like that. Making sure he doesn't take a lot of damage onto this Thula, but also trying to maintain the aggression, not giving Herculian the advantage. And now, clean conversion here. And again, we're not gonna see drops. I really think of everyone, the execution has been the cleanest coming out from Jads.
What's the mix?
Tried for the overhead a little too high.
Yeah, went for the instant overhead. One of the many things that Universa, her airborne game, powerful, range-filled, so much distance and damage.
Oh,
the counter!
Yeah, Heroic Strike almost broke through the offense there, but Herculian was able to answer with that boosted DP. And now, Omni-Man putting the damage down, gets the call with the Battle Beast back assist, and this should be a dead Universa here.
Really, really good start for Herculian.
And that's super important as well, because not only did Universa represent a very powerful assist in the form of that pillar, but the shield super would have completely shut down the robot.
Tried to maybe make some kind of button there, but Jads being strong in the defensive resolve. Oh, side switch! That was like the day one mix-up right there.
Hey, sometimes it works. You gotta keep it simple. Jads will take out the Omni-Man here, and again, it's sort of everyone is very good with their entire roster, right? But everyone has their strongest, and for Herculian thus far, that has been the Omni-Man.
There's the charge, and we are going to capitalize on that, the breaker being forced out. Yeah, the good patience from Herculian. We tag, robot time, did we commit?
Level 3.
Yeah, that went into a medium, interruption.
I like that. And as well, we've seen it successful quite a lot throughout the top 8. Obviously, there have been a lot of baits, but defensive level 3 is a very strong option in this game to shut down people's offense.
Oh, the bait again! Herculian's been on the money for these counter breaks, and now we're going to cash out big damage. Make it worth it.
This won't kill Rex, but it's going to be a very bad situation for Jads. Any hit here could lead to the death of the Rex.
And this Rex has been
Nice
quite the
push
MVP.
block. Tries to cover the ground as well with the super and catches the Battle Beast on the way in. Goes for the mix, opens him up, but doesn't find a conversion.
It is so hard to punish that super with Rex. Every single projectile is really active. You try and whip punish it and you just fall over and die. Cross up! Wait, hard knockdown into Thula? Yes, indeed. Frame kill. Oh, the armor break!
Oh my god, armor break on the wake up super attempt. Assist breaker, but he blocks it. And there we go, 6S conversion. Are we gonna level 3? No, we don't need to.
Oh, no,
level
he's
1
dead.
will kill.
What a sequence there for Jads. Not only that, but now as Robot comes in, about half of that life was purple, recoverable life, and it's gone.
Yeah, and again, so difficult to make this comeback because, again, Thula's neutral control based on range and how safe she can make herself with 6S is already oppressive enough. Never mind having the Rex assist in the back, and that should be the dead robot for game 1.
Totally.
Yes, it is. Jads staying dominant here on the winner's side.
There was more than enough fight in Herculian in that match, though, for sure.
Absolutely, I think we saw that, and something I have to respect very much from Jads was, because of that early fight out of Herculian, he opted to tag the Thula out early,
Yes.
not put her in the firing line, because she was down on boost meter,
Oh.
and he wants to keep her in, and beautiful conversion here. Herculian may be forced to break. No, chooses not to. We're going to level 1. Are we going to tag? Counter fail. Doesn't get the conversion. DP now.
They were just oddly close together during that encounter, so I'm not surprised the airborne 2H didn't quite hit its mark.
Counter
There's the
attack
tag.
successful from Jads. Spends a bit of that boost meter. Wall bounce. And the restand again. Steals the boost meter. Now
Oh, no.
no break
Hard
on the side of
knockdown.
Herculian.
So much of Jads' team leads to hard knockdowns that a hard tag or active tag into the other character can absolutely run away with. So, here we go now. The boost, we're cashing out. The question is, what's the situation? Oh no, now you're definitely dead. Holding on to the meter, this won't kill. One more guess allows the Battle Beast to live.
You are damaging my suit.
It's just momentum. That's the name of the game here at the moment. Finally able to create some real estate with that tag, but... All right, hard knockdown, frame kill. Oh, no, keep it small. A little bit of a late tag, we acknowledge that. Only time for one light. Overhead, full combo. Look at how much meter Jads has built. Oh!
It may not matter. No boost for the break here. You'd imagine, yes, Herculian spending level 3. He wants to see this Thula dead. Is it enough?
I mean, it was quite early on in the combo, so I'm pretty sure you're dead.
Consider this. Mercy! And that is a dead Thula. This changes the pace of game 2.
Massively. You still have Universa though, so Universa plus Rex's weird nimble nature. Anti-air, dead Battle Beast. One character apiece.
You are very predictable.
All right, that's dead Battle Beast. Now, Robot on screen. Omni-Man still available in the back for Herculian. Jads now trying to control the screen space with that Rex air projectile, something he's so strong at doing.
No, he pressed, he pressed.
Yes, he did.
He's
And
dead.
yeah, I think so. Raw level 3. More than enough damage. Dead Omni-Man. Robot solo comeback. Again, Herculian so strong on this character, I firmly believe he can do it. But you have a similar situation to before. Universa and Rex here, probably not as strong as the Thula Rex setup, but strong enough.
Gotta watch out though, because every single one of these airborne buttons, they hurt with Universa. We take the damage, level 3. Nice little path there from Herculian. You have to build yourself around those weird dash cancels with Robot, because if
Yeah.
you go for your standard combos, he just doesn't do... Oh no.
Level 3
No!
catches the Robot. Now, this will not kill, but it's going to be a very bad situation. Oh, never mind!
You know, when you said it's not going to kill in my head, I'm like, I don't know about that. I think it might.
I'm dead wrong. I'm spreading lies and
There's too
misinformation.
much at stake. I made a stake.
You know what? You're right. There is too much at stake. There's a giant gauntlet. Jads wants it, and he is going to try and run away with this. Potential tournament point here for Jads.
Off to a somewhat decent start, Herculian. Just the tip of the DP though, so we weren't really able to get a full combo for it.
You saw the rocket during the freeze. It was able to clip Jads there and save Omni-Man in that situation. And the instant overhead finds the hit.
Look, you're not used to getting hit by an instant overhead from that bloody far away, all right? That's why Thula's so good. Mix. Good. A really good block in the push block just to disengage. Shut it down. Just a raw jump in. All right, there we go. Able to land a considerable hit there. Spending our meter. No resets now, we just want to kill. Oh! I imagine that was meant to be a super, to be honest with you. Sometimes players, when they go for the shortcut on the super, it's one button before the other, you know?
All right, finds a hit there on the robot. I like that from Jads, though. Saw that he wasn't connecting with the point character and backed off. Didn't overcommit. Now, got his hit on the Battle Beast, spending the boost meter to extend this combo. And again, level 3.
I'm not getting tired of watching this character. She's so stylish.
And the Azuna drop will kill the Battle Beast. Now, 3 characters still up for Jads here. Herculian down to Omni-Man and Robot. Oh, nice air throw. He just read the soul off of Jads there.
Unfortunately, it just didn't lead to a lot of damage. The idea was there, though, that's for sure. But we're 1 character down. There's that triple. Satisfying triple off the active tag of Robot. Armor break the low! That's one thing about Universa. Her heavies and everything else, they armor break so good on their own. Tried to pick up from the rockets. Oh, wow! Wake up jab! And the Robot, the assist was just used, so he can't break any of this. Hard knockdown into setup. The bait. No!
Level 3 connects with Rex here. This is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, Rex is going to go down. Absolutely, but the problem is, Rex is really good, and it's crucial to Jads for like those comebacks and whatever else, just having the range. It's still Thula in Universa, and the Thula is by far the scariest character that he has.
Okay, air dash L there and found the hit after. Again, a couple of hits.
Though.
2 hits for Herculian, but no conversion. And that will cost him as Omni-Man is about to die. I like that from Jads. Didn't overcomplicate things. Saw the juggle state, spent the level 3, and we are down now to solo Robot.
He's done it before. He's done it before. I believe in the Robot. You just got to pull it out, mate. Your tournament life depends on it. Truly a now or never situation. The dive kick's got to watch out for those whiffs, though. Thula, mid-air hit. The tournament really hangs in the balance, doesn't capitalize. The interruption, that's going to do big damage, and we still have boost to spend.
He's spending the boost, he's built the level 3. I'd imagine this is going to be a full cash out.
That's it!
Counter fail. Oh, and he drops the Universal Conversion, but he's going to find the hit after. Are we going to dash in level 3? We're not even going to need to. Jads, 3 games straight, and he is your winner for Invincible versus here at VSFighting 2026. Hats off to Jads. He came in here, he said, I am going to win, and he kept his promise.
London were prepared for this tournament. They practiced hard, they trained hard. It's so fitting that the 4 of them made up the top 4 of our bracket, but seemingly through discussion, gameplay, and everything else, London's #1, the best UK player, Jads, takes it home.
Absolutely, and again, I think he left no room for doubters, really. He beat everyone who might contest that, and then his own mates. And that was the thing, he not only did he come in and he said, I'm gonna win, he said, worst case, one of us is going to win. And you know, again, top 4, like you said, so congratulations to them, but congratulations to everyone else who was in the top 8 as well. Obviously, Torpan, Dizzy, and of course, Mr. Shots, the GOAT. Big crowd pop for Mr. Shots. Oh, the people love the man. But I believe the guys are getting ready for the top 8 ceremony shortly. But
Tell you what,
fantastic game.
while we wait and get everything done, very appreciative of this tournament. You know, Invincible versus still very much a new game. There's been a lot going on, like new content patches. There's been a few tournaments to really get our teeth sunk into. This has been a wonderful show. Shout out to Skybound so much for the contribution, the $2,000 pop bonus, the one-of-a-kind VSFighting Conquest Gauntlet trophy, and of course, the production and the people that make this tournament happen. You know, Electronic Dojo, a group of just people that can't be replaced.
But I believe we are about to hand it over to Justin Xavier himself. Take it away.
Shh.
Can you hear me all right? Oh, right. We
Further down.
Yeah.
Spicy. Right then, let's make some announcements. Let's get some names out, shall we? In 8th place, we have the person with the second most insane name that I ever have to call out on a stage. Can we give it up for Backshots, please?
Yeah! Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. Hey. In 7th place tied, we have RDE Dawn. Congrats. In 5th place, fan favorite, we have P7 Dizzy. Also in 5th, give it up for Torpan, please. In 4th place, we've got Plug. I have to say it again. Can we give it up for MDL Ludes? Don't send them. In 2nd place, can we give it up for MDL Herculian, please? And finally, for our first VSF 14 champion, can you all give a massive applause to Jads? Woo! So, got a little trophy here. May as well pass it over now. But if you just pop that on the table behind you, I think there's no one better here than Ketchup to present the prize that everyone's really been waiting for. Let's give it up for the gauntlet. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the commentators, and everyone that's made this possible so far. I hope you've had a fantastic time. We will be back shortly with more, but for now, can I get one more massive applause, a loud applause for our top 8? Thank you. We're good, thank you. Let's do it.